media moment. Covers your story will be built from the ground up. King, dominate. He's the one, the only. Jason Lee.
Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Jason Lee Show. Now, my next guest is not only a friend, but he's a colleague of mine in this hip-hop, Hollywood, he ain't Hollywood though, podcast game. He's one of the leaders of the culture, somebody that I call on and who I gave the first award to for the culture. Please give it up for Drink Champs host, N.O.R.E. I say Drink Champs host, but there's so many titles. Culture icon, leader, rapper, hip-hop icon. I mean, the list can go on and on and on.
Thank you, but I really appreciated that award, man. Like, I'm being honest with you, man. Our culture sometimes doesn't recognize our culture. And when I got that award, and when you told me, he's like, yo, N.O.R.E, can you, because I don't even think you told me that I'm gonna win the award. I just think you just invited me, like, as a guest.
I planned to give you the award.
Yeah, but I don't think you told me that. I think you just said, just come to the awards, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I got to the award, I got to the award show, and then I got the award, and I was like, holy shit. I don't think he understands how much this means to me. And I did post about it. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember. You had lunch with the award.
I was bringing the award with me, like the same way that I run marathons. Like if you run a marathon and you want everybody to know that you ran a marathon. Yeah. And the award that you gave to me, I wanted everyone to know. So I walked around for weeks, maybe months, and I had the award with me. And then I didn't even realize that was the proper award.
No, well, so let me say this. So N.O.R.E was our first culture. You were the second recipient of the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Award for Culture. Breakfast Club was the first. You were the second on our second award show. But that was the first show that we did at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, which was pretty nice.
Go ahead.
But when we were doing the show, when we first created the award show, we had this award. But remember that night, Jennifer Lewis said it was the ugliest award she ever seen in her life? That's why we got a new one.
Okay.
And that's why we sent you the new
So I got the ugly award and the good award?
You had the original, what she said was ugly. Jennifer, I just think you was being a hater, but I love you. No, I mean,
so she loves you too.
No, I love her to death. She's literally all of our godmother. But no, it needed to be improved. And now you got the statue now, though, right?
Okay, yes. So you're telling me my prop award is a legend?
Nobody else will ever have that version.
I knew that.
Okay.
All right. So God bless me and God bless us. I had did an interview during COVID, after COVID, and I had your award, and I had all the Ace of Spades right behind me. And Jay-Z text me and was like, that is the best background I've ever saw in my life.
But he didn't see my award, because, we just gonna jump right.
Stop. Yes, you saw your award in the background.
We just gonna jump right to Jay-Z.
Let's go straight to it.
Oh, God.
Because and I just want you to know, because you know our private conversation, but what I'm trying to tell you is, this is the reason why I'm trying to tell you is, like, I don't think what you think.
Could we just get into that later?
We're going.
The thing about N.O.R.E is N.O.R.E is respected and seemingly loves everybody. Yeah. I don't know, you're after having been on Drink Champs, sitting there watching how you do your thing, you're very disarming. Yeah. And I've watched just your relationship with everybody, and I don't know if it's because you've been in the industry for so long and music for so long, and you've been one to put a lot of people on that I've learned about, right?
Thank you.
That I never know. Everybody loves you, and I don't always feel like everybody loves me. I think people like me, hate me, respect me, or fear me, but in there's not a consistent theme. There's not a consistent theme like you.
Accurate, bro. No, you're accurate, bro.
Right.
And that's why I'm jealous of you. Like, because I wish I could know that. I don't know that. Yeah. It's either you love me or you don't love me. But with you, what you probably don't know is when you did our show is I got to see your love. I got to see your algorithms. I got to see who messes with you. And a lot of the times you might be like a little bit wrong. What I mean by that is you think that people don't mess with you, that people really mess with you.
Yeah.
And some of them might just watch you. They might not hit that like button, but they watch you.
Yeah,
and I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. I not called you. I told you. I told you
did,
that.
you did.
I was like, yo, you stop this. Like certain things that you are doing, like chill, like because people really love you. And then we got a chance to see each other at college event. And we was with Memphis Bleak. And Memphis Bleak, you know, I'm doing great business with Memphis Bleak. And Memphis Bleak, he told me, I looked at him and I was like, yo, you know, Jason Lee is he's my brother. Like that's how I talk about you when you're not around. So I don't know if you know that. And I say, whether you there or you're not there, that's how I feel about you. And I was like, yo, we got to fix this with Jay. And Bleak told me immediately, because I didn't know that you had what is Beyonce's people?
Oh God. Are we going straight here? Because this interview is about you.
Yes.
Okay.
But what was it?
Listen, we'll get into me telling the internet that Jay-Z was trying to kill me. He wasn't really trying to kill me.
Yes.
I love Jay-Z.
But I knew, so I said,
And Beyonce.
I said to Bleak before we walked over, I was like, are we sure? Like, 'cause this is my friend. Like, so if anything happens, this is gonna be on me.
Yeah, like the goons can't get me right now because you're right there.
And he was like, God bless, because I promise I do not want to say this. But Bleak said, I know the hit list.
Wait, okay, N.O.R.E, let's go back. Let's make this about you. First of all,
okay, let's go.
let me.
Well, hold on, let me just finish this.
Okay.
He said, I know the hit list, and Jason Lee's not on the hit list.
Well, can we clap it up that I'm not on the hit list?
Not on Beyonce hit list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's rewind. Let's go.
Well,
okay.
no, I'll say this. The thing is that I have so many different relationships, and because you've been in the game for so long that, you know, you do have friends like me who are kind of controversial. So
super controversial.
So it's really good when I see you and your wife. It's always love. And one thing I love about you is I always feel like I can just be me. I'm not Jason Lee. I'm not Hollywood Unlocked. I'm not all those things because I know how to go viral. And when I look back on your interview, because I was one of the members on the Drink Champs show, I did it. I showed up. I had my yay attitude on. I had all the diamonds. I look back. I love the interview, but I'm looking at me like, who is this fool? Because I was mad. I was mad, and I was mad, but I wanted to come on your show when I was mad because I wanted to burn the internet down, and I think I did a good job.
You did a great job. What do you mean?
Yeah,
good job.
But you made me feel comfortable.
Yes.
What is it that, do you go in with the intent to disarm people in a way that makes them show up and just be their true, authentic self?
I thought me and you are friends. I don't know why you asked me that. Because yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I do. I just had Teddy Riley on the show. Mm-hmm. Teddy Riley came and said, you know what, N.O.R.E, I am not drinking at all. 30 minutes into the interview, I had Teddy Riley taking shots, and then I realized this is my gift. This is actually my gift. Like, I had LL Cool J sit down right in front of me, and then LL Cool J said, I will not talk to you about my invasion of my house. And then I said, but LL, I heard you beat the dude up. And then LL said, I damn sure did. And then he's like, and then I realized, and then LL looks at me, and we're all like, holy moly. And then Will Smith comes on my show, and Will Smith tells his people, I do not want to talk about this. And then I tell Will Smith, has there ever been a time where you called somebody and people didn't call you back? I did not talk about the smack at all. Mm-hmm. And Will was like, yes, last year. And his people, the same exact people that looked at me and told me not to ask this question.
And you didn't ask the question?
I didn't ask the question. I'm actually, because I'm a pro artist. Mm-hmm. The thing about the difference between me and you is you probably don't care about getting a verse from these people later on in life. You probably don't care about meeting them later on in life. Me, I probably still want a verse. I probably still want And so the thing about it is,
and in many ways, these are your peers.
And yes, these are my peers.
These are not my peers.
Yes, these are my peers.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm pro artist.
Right.
So I have to do it in a way where they still want to come and hang out with me. Mm-hmm. Like, just so you know.
But then he talked about calling Chris and Chris not answering.
1,000,000%.
And so when you
we never said Chris' name.
Yeah.
And we never said that incident.
But when you said that, was his team, did they react like?
They were like this. And I looked and I was like, this is him?
Right.
I looked, but the thing about it is, it's 1,000,000%. I want to continue my relationship with some of these artists. Mm-hmm. Here's what you don't know. I don't speak to no artist before the interview, and I don't speak to no artist after the interview. Uh-huh. Because before the interview, most of them are saying, can you not tell me this?
Right. Which is why I don't talk to people either.
I noticed that today.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just recently ran into Angie Martinez, and I said, how do you get all these guests? And she goes, I make them feel comfortable. I'll talk to them before. And I'm like, that to me
don't work for me.
Yeah, it don't work for me.
So to tell you the truth, and this is real, I'm sorry to everybody, because I've been doing this for 10 years. We celebrating drink champs in 10 years.
Oh yeah, we celebrating 10 years.
In March. And from my closest friends to people that I don't speak to just people that I generically just interview, when they come on the show, I avoid them at all circumstances. They try to I'm going to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom and I never come back from the bathroom. And then after the episode is even more, is because I get them drunk. Mm-hmm. And once I get them drunk, they say, I'm thinking about that. Can you take this part out? And that's the reason why I see them. Hey, we do the interview, and then Jason Lee, I leave.
Well, no, so you've had people call you and ask you to take things out. It was one time you took it out, when that was in the Ye interview, right?
Pause. I felt like I should have took out a lot more with the Ye interview, because Ye, at the end of the day, I felt like me and Ye was friends. Like, I felt like
y'all were like family, because I remember when I came on.
Family. Like, I really, 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 really felt like I was family. And I didn't understand, like, still to this day, like, if he was trying to get out his Adidas deal and he used me, I'm kind of with that. I just wish I was in on the conversation a little more, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I didn't know that. Like, right now, I'm wearing Bad Bunny shoes. This is Adidas. And I don't know if I'm, like, kind of like in. I don't know if Bad Bunny subconsciously, because Bad Bunny just did the Super Bowl concert and everybody's looking at me. His vision is my vision. That vision that he portrayed with all the Latino flags, that's my vision. Mm-hmm. It's documented 15 years ago. Oye mi Kondo. So, but let me make it make more sense. So when Ye did that, I wish I edited it more. Is that
But let's go back.
Okay.
You did take the one thing out, and I think it was the one part where he talked about
Martin Luther King
and George Floyd, where he made the analogy. Why did you feel like you needed to cut that out to protect him? Maybe it was too soon because of he said Martin Luther King got and you cut it out.
Yeah, by the way, Jason Lee is a gangster, yo. Listen to me.
I mean, Ye saying that Martin Luther King was gangster. But did you feel the need to cut that out to protect him from the Million Man marching down on the Drink Champ set and Ye, or why did you feel the need to take that out?
This is so good, man. Like, by the way, this is real. This is really real. I actually have a little controversy going on with another athlete because of that. And he actually doesn't realize, had I left that part of that in that interview, it wasn't what Ye said. It was how Ye delivered. Like, he delivered it. He delivered it where we were just like, damn. And when you look at the AI images of Martin Luther King, because, they got him with the Rolexes, and Martin Luther's like this. If I would have let that part out of the interview, it would have been horrible.
For you or for Ye or for both? or for the culture, just for in period, it would have been
for
horrible.
Black people.
Okay.
Like it was that. So that was the only thing. Like our editors, and again we have editors of all cultures. So they kind of looked at that and was like, hey man, listen, like Martin Luther King is a little. So we didn't understand the gesture of everyone else that he spoke about, but Martin Luther King, they were like kind of like, yeah, I think, whoa.
Is he the only interview where you've cut something
Yeah.
out? Okay.
It's the first interview we cut.
Do you remember calling me about that whole thing?
Absolutely.
Do you?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you remember the conversation we had?
Let's talk about
Because we've never talked about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Are you sure?
I'm in.
Okay. So this is why I love N.O.R.E, because I kind of been in this thing. I don't cut anything out. And I always tell people, when you come on this show, pray up, drink up, sleep up. But when them cameras come on, pow, pow, it's your interview.
Yes.
I ask the questions, and you can say you want to talk about it.
Yes.
But Noriega calls me one day, and N.O.R.E, at the time, we were both on Revolt together.
Yes, that's right.
And N.O.R.E's show, 10-year, massive show, and we followed behind that.
Thank you.
N.O.R.E called and he said, I got a question. I'm in a dilemma. What do you think? What do you think I should do? And I said, well, what's the dilemma? Do you want to share what it was?
No, please say it, because I don't remember, but let's go.
Okay. He said, Puff called and told me to leave it all in. Puff.
I'm sorry. He's absolutely.
Wait. Hold on. This is gonna cut up well. Damn, that
You
was
are
bad.
absolutely correct. That is the only person in the world that told me to edit.
Because he was the owner of the network that we were on at the time.
Yes, but he wasn't the owner of my show.
You were.
Yes, so and still.
But this became a creative decision for you. And what I said to you was, protect your art. Like, that's your art.
This guy's great, man.
Right? And because you had a relationship with Ye and you wanted to take it out.
Yes.
But Diddy wanted it to stay in.
No, this is what
Diddy wanted the Ye stuff to stay in the show.
Yes, okay. He is absolutely correct. I'm gonna just explain it just a little bit better. Puff called me. I did not understand the Jewish part of the conversation. And I did not understand the George Floyd part of the conversation. Meaning, it was so much other things that happened, it went over my head, you know what I'm saying? So, it's the only time we've ever been in business with Puff, and Puff called me and was like, hey, I think we should edit this one. And I'm saying, we'll take your part out. He's like, not my part. My part can stay. He's like, you sure you want these other parts to stay? And I literally interviewed Kanye Saturday night, and we literally released it Sunday at 7 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I really didn't have time to edit. So like anything that happened in that interview, like I was really apologetic. Like if there's conversations of me calling people and saying, I'm apologize, I'm sorry, it's the truth. Mm-hmm. And I did call you, and I called you in between because I woke up in the morning and I was conflicted, right? One half of my conversation was saying, you guys are killing football. You guys are killing. And then when I looked at Black Twitter, which I religiously go to, everybody on Black Twitter, I love you, even when you on me. Because I feel like every bad comment is not a bad comment.
Oh, I love when I go viral on Black Twitter. I might say something today just to get the attention. It's a dopamine hit.
You know about Black Twitter. Right.
Wait, but did Puff tell you to take it out, suggest it? I thought he told you to leave it in there.
No, he said, I do not suggest that. And I was like, all right, so this is some real so in our deal, but this was in our deal generically. we said that if anybody wanted to edit us, they had to pay us. So he was very respectful of him telling me, do you think you should edit this? And I was just like, I wanted that payment kind of like, so I was like, all right, cool. This is what you want? All right, I'll edit it. And he's like, like he didn't want to pay. So he was kind of like, all right, cool. But what I didn't know was, I thought he was talking about himself. I thought he was talking about something else. It just wasn't what actually I got critiqued for. Like, you know, my brother-in-law asked this morning. He was like, yo, why? Like, I'm thinking about the Kanye thing, and why didn't you guys think about that, and why you didn't edit? And that was the reason. The reason was, it wasn't about Kanye's delivery or his statements. It was, you know what? We felt like we were the Howard Sterns for that reason, and we felt like, yo, if you edit us, then you're messing up our creative content.
Yeah, editing things out and creating censorship takes away from the art of having a very free-flowing, honest, vulnerable experience.
But me, everybody I deal business with was Jewish. Everything I dealt business with was black people. So me looking at that in retrospect was like, damn, the George Floyd thing was wrong.
And you cut that out?
I cut out as much as I could for the next day.
But why didn't you feel compelled to cut the Jewish stuff out?
I did.
You did?
There
was a lot more?
I forgot to tell you about that part because I called you. You didn't call me. I called you.
You called me.
Yes, I called you.
That's why, for you to call me, I'm like, what the hell did Ye go over there and do?
And I was like, because I know you was cool with Ye.
Yes.
I know we were cool with Ye. I know you had the meeting with Madonna, and even though that was after, that was afterwards. But I needed your professional opinion.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, I believe this is what you said. You correct me if I'm wrong. Go with your artistic intake, right? And I was like, all right, cool. And I did. But what I should have done was I should have listened to my own material. And I didn't listen to my own material because had I listened to it, I would have said, you know what? I can take this part out. I can do this part out. But what I don't regret at points is he said exactly the same rhetoric on other platforms.
So he said it with you first?
He just said it with us first, right? But when I saw it on other platforms that wasn't hip hop orientated, I was like, why didn't they receive the same backlash that I received, right? And they didn't. They were like, oh, okay.
But by the time you got to Piers, I mean, your interview was the launch pad for the cancellation. Not intentionally, we just gonna put it out there. Your interview,
Is it shot time?
Not yet. Your interview lit the dynamite.
Yeah.
It was just then a slow fizz up into the kaboom, but it lit it because that's
really
where it
did.
started.
It really did, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And shout out to people like Talib Kweli, and there were certain people that was like, you don't know what you're about to go through.
Yeah. What did you go through?
It was those couple of weeks was horrible. And now I gotta give Ye his respect, right? Because Ye did call me. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And he was like, interesting. God bless me. Nah, he didn't offer help, or he didn't say, I got you, which is what I wanted, even if he was gonna lie to me. At that moment, I wanted that.
You wanted help?
No, I wanted to be, I wanted to be lied to.
What did you go through that we may not have seen?
That was it. We got blamed as that platform that
gave
put out
him
that
the
content.
Stage to do it.
Yes, that put out that content. Right. And what happened was, everyone, man, when I tell you, everyone was like, okay, those are those guys. And we actually, if you actually look at the real episode, we say these words that's about to be said is not ours. But his words were so powerful that they still took it out on us. So that's the reason why I spoke to John Monopoly the other day. And I was like, yo, listen, let me tell you something. The fact that he's apologizing now, I think he should apologize here.
I agree.
I feel like he should apologize here because he doesn't know what I went through, right? And I respect him and I love him for him saying, yo, N.O.R.E, whatever you did. And he actually did an actual public announcement. It was like, please, guys, my words is my words. Please don't take it out on N.O.R.E. But what he doesn't understand is this wasn't N.O.R.E. This was Drink Champs. This was a whole corporation. This is a whole establishment that we have. So if this is how you feel now and you're moving forward now, I would like you to come back. Please, let's say this on my format now.
Was it, who was
Hold,
it?
hold on,
Yeah.
let's just make some notes. Let's just say that on my format now because I knew he was gonna say that because even when I told him, like I felt like you were wrong for saying that. I felt like you were wrong for saying that about George Floyd. I felt that he was wrong for saying that towards Jewish people. He said yes.
On the phone.
On the phone and off camera.
But not on camera.
Not on that camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, he did admit that. I'm sorry.
But no, but on camera is where it matters.
That's where I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's where I didn't know. Okay.
But this is why for me, I'm okay with people that don't like me or like me because for me, if you support me privately but you don't support me publicly, or you do something privately and say, oh my God, you're the best thing in the world, then you publicly, you can't talk to me because everybody's looking. That to me, that fake shit I don't subscribe to.
I'm ready to be like them people, but
and that's what I say, and that's why I end up thinking Jay-Z's trying to kill me.
No, Jay-Z's not trying to kill you. Listen to me.
And you're friends with Jay-Z, so you know if him and Beyonce were riding around with masks on looking for me, you would know that. You went through a storm with that interview with Ye. I mean, it was worldwide news.
Worldwide.
The whole world is commenting, opinion, finger pointing, blaming. But the thing about those moments is, at least what I've learned, is just write it out because it's going to pass. And then now the whole world knows whatever they know the platform for. I feel like once people go to your interviews and see, you've been able to disarm everybody from Alicia Keys, to everybody.
Alicia Keys is all cool. But you know, when we actually did what you just said, people didn't realize that because what Ye kind of said was more powerful than our what's that called?
The disclaimer?
That? Yeah, disclaimer. It was like no one saw that. Like everyone just blamed, and was messed up about Drink Champs because when Drink Champs, it's just like probably Hollywood Unlocked. It's like, you know, Hollywood Unlocked does something wrong. They say, oh, it's Jason Lee. But when Hollywood Unlocked does something right, they say, oh, that's the platform, that's the network, that's Hollywood Unlocked. And that's how I felt. And I didn't know how to do that. Like, you know, I'll be honest. There's celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal who called me and was like, you good? I got you. Pharrell, who I didn't like, I love Pharrell. Me and Pharrell have a great relationship and we have a great history. But for him to call me and just allow that assistance and say, just in case you need me, I got your back. That meant the world to me. And I never said this. Like, I never said, Shaq called me, Pharrell called me, who else called me? There was a couple of more people that called me and was like, yo, you didn't do nothing wrong. Like, we seen what you did. We seen that you kind of assisted it. And so for that, like everybody in hip hop is not scumbags. Like there is a couple of good ones. That.
Speaking of Pharrell, didn't Pusha T call you and cuss you out over Pharrell?
Yes, he did.
Why?
No.
He don't like Pharrell? Because of the Drake stuff?
I love this question, by the way. It's not shot time. It's still not shot time?
It's not shot time
right,
yet.
Cool.
This is just the conversation.
Pusha T called me one day and he spoke to me in a way where it was personal. And I didn't realize it was that personal until I released it publicly. And he was like, our boy. He kept saying, our boy. Why would our boy say that? And I didn't realize that what he was saying was, Pharrell's our guy, and why would he take sides with
Drake?
With Drake
in the Drake and Kendrick beef?
No, in the Drake and Pusha, because you know, we have a segment on our show which I think you're gonna do with the shots. It's called Quick Time and Slime, and when I asked him, I was like, Pusha or Drake? I asked him that because I didn't want to drink. I figured he was gonna say Pusha. And he was like, both. They're both phenomenal artists. And Pusha had called me, and I didn't realize this conversation was personal. He was like, N.O.R.E, obviously, I don't want to tell you.
I don't think he was breathing. I think he actually said something. What did he say?
Yeah, listen, but he was like, and whatever he was saying, I was like, oh.
But was it like foaming at the mouth, mad?
No.
Okay.
No. It was
disappointed, sad, hurt.
No. It was
offended.
It was emotions. Okay. And I know Pusha, like, if you look at Grinding, I'm in his first video.
Yeah.
Like when they run a Grammy just now, I'm the first person to text them. I was like, yo, I'm so thankful. I'm so happy. When Pusha actually called me with that emotion, all I was saying was, whoa, he actually has emotions, because for 20 years, I never seen him have emotions. So go ahead.
No, I saw Pusha the night before the Grammys, and every time I've ever seen Pusha, he's always been very calm, very just even keeled, but that was not that.
That was not the, that's the reason why I said the conversation.
But what had him so unraveled? Because you brought their names up together? Or because Pharrell reacted the way he did?
I believe, now I don't know this for a fact, but I believe that he was like, yo, this was his words to me. 40 would have never picked me over Drake. Mm-hmm. And when I thought about that, I was like, he's right. Like, and sometimes, like, Pharrell is, he's a great person. He's a great person that I met, but sometimes I feel like in that situation, he might have tried to be too great.
Meaning politically correct?
That's the word I should have used.
And for Pusha, he probably felt like, you're my guy. I mean, they wore the matching pink suits. Drake ain't gonna show up to
all three.
The three amigos.
All three, yes.
But I'm just saying, so for him, if I'm gonna show up dressed like you, you should at least hold me down when you're talking to our guy.
Well, how about this? We might have helped those three suits happen, because they sure had to go back and talk to each other and say, that should never happen again in life. And by the way, if I had to be the sacrificial lamb in that situation, because again, like I say, if you look at the Clip's first video, I'm in there. Mm-hmm. If you look at Pharrell, and you can Google this, I'm not trying to act like this, but you look at, Pharrell's first success, Chad, the Neptune's first success. That's me.
Wait, so when Pusha's on the phone and he's upset, do you say, call Pharrell with that energy, or do you call Pharrell on three-way, or how does that then become, how do they then get that full circle moment? What do you do at that time?
At that time, I let Pusha vent.
Okay.
And maybe I should have said, is this a private conversation? Maybe I should have said that, and then, because he reacted on Bootleg Kev, and I was like, oh. And he was like, but N.O.R.E didn't know that I told everybody else the same conversation, like as if he went and told everyone else the same thing. That's something that I didn't know. He didn't tell me. He didn't go into depth of what he was venting about.
But do you then hang up and then call Pharrell, or do you just let him vent and that's it?
No, it was the first time I kind of let him vent, and I was like, holy moly, because again, the whole thing was I didn't know that Pusha even had emotions. Like, I knew him for 20 years, and he's never like
out like that.
Yeah, he's never done that. And again, I didn't realize the depth of their beef with Drake. I didn't realize the depth of this conversation that we was having, and I didn't realize the depth of me going public with it. For that, I apologize. I said sorry.
But do you know what their reconciliation was like? How do they go from that moment to like being able to be cool?
Who you talking about? Pharrell?
Pharrell and Pusha.
I don't think they ever. I think Pusha told Pharrell, he got off the phone with me, he told Pharrell, and Pharrell complied immediately. That's what I think. I'm speculating.
Yeah.
I don't want to you know what I'm saying?
But it's good that they were able to reconcile to the extent that they went from that to the matching suits.
And it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Like me, again, if you look at the Clips first video, I'm in there. If you look at Pharrell's first success, other than Rum Shaker, it's Super Thug. It's Homeboy, I Came to Party. Like, it's that, like Pharrell has my career, he has my career in his hand. Like, I had to look at Entourage and hear my own record on Entourage and know that, oh, Pharrell gave the cosign to that. Like, I didn't even, I have never signed off on that. But that's Pharrell. When you're a producer, you create 50% of everything that you create.
Right.
And once I realized that Pharrell co-signed off of that, I was like, I'm good with it.
So we started by talking about Ye and then went into Pusha. Pusha used to be the president of Good Music.
Let's go.
Where did they fall out? Because, I mean, when you look at,
I don't know.
Ye has his thing and Pusha is really respected in hip hop. I mean, as I've gone around and talked to people and learned, because that's not my world, but when everybody talks about Pusha, they always talk about him being a really strong lyricist, a really smart, lyricist. But it seems like when he was with Ye, he was kind of like under Ye. Like he was never really like.
You know, that's a great question, man, and I really respectfully.
Was it like a Jay-Z Dame Dash thing?
I don't think so. I think that there's no example for this prior to this. It might not be an example for this after this, but maybe it was just because Pusha belonged back with Pharrell. Like that's his producer. There's certain producers that you belong with. And maybe that's probably it. Like Clips, because you gotta remember, Malice wasn't in there. Malice had nothing to do with that thing. So when Malice came back into fruition, I believe that they belonged with Pharrell. And I don't think it was a beef. And if there was a beef, that's on them to talk about, that's on them to display. But I believe that's what happened, man. It was, they actually belong back with Pharrell. And to me, they belong back with Neptunes.
Yeah.
With Chad Hugo. You know what I mean?
But where is Chad? I don't see him wearing no Louis Vuitton.
This guy's fantastic. I don't know.
They just locked Chad away. I mean, because Beyonce was Beyonce and Destiny's Child, and at some point she
brought back Destiny's Child, right?
I mean, for a moment or two, but she's
she
still
did?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Is Pharrell in his Beyonce era?
He can't be because he's with the Clips and he's wearing the same outfit. So yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's necessary. I don't believe that's it. So, but their business, I can't really because I don't know. Yeah. But I salute the fact that they're trying to keep it together. But me knowing Pharrell, I could 1,000,000% tell you that he's trying to make this right. Now, it might not be publicly.
I think when you stand on stage with them, the way they pulled up at the Grammys was together. That was publicly. That was a big statement. But I'm happy because the thing Pharrell represents is like real, true Black excellence for us, for kids nowadays to see themselves in him.
And for people who don't know him, when he said, "Let's keep working," a lot of working class people took offense to that. And they were like, keep working.
Well, I think he said something more than let's keep working. It was like, let's always work or something.
Always work.
He did get a lot of backlash from that.
And what he didn't know, and what a lot of people didn't know, is that's not what he meant. What he meant was, you can always be who you want to be, just keep working at it.
Yes.
And people took it at like, what? Like, oh man, I've been a janitor for 900 years.
Yeah.
I've been keep working, and this ain't working out for me. But that was the modest people, the people that, and I knew what he meant. I knew he knows, like, you know, what's my man? Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones didn't make his first hit.
Wait, what was the message again? What did he say? Or what was the message?
He just said keep working. Like it's never like too late. Like just keep working. You like I forget what.
But is that advice you would give Dame Dash?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's caught up in whatever history he's had?
Who, Dame Dash?
Yeah.
You know, I made an agreement to never speak about Dame Dash wrong, and I'm not.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is say that Dame Dash is a hustler. Dame Dash will make it, and Dame Dash is not what we think he is. Mm-hmm. Does he need a handout? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think his version of his being his version is his version. But I'm never gonna say nothing bad about Dame Dash.
You called him Lame Dash before though. So
no, that was Charlamagne the God. Oh no, I did. My bad. my bad. I did. I'm sorry. Okay, no, Charlamagne called him something else. Okay,
you know we're gonna do our research. We're playing N.O.R.E.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But did you make a deal now to like bury the old hatchets? We won't call you Lame Dash. We won't talk about it. Like, did you all have a reconciliation? Because N.O.R.E, hey, you be behind the scenes cleaning things up. Like that time you was looking for Offset, and I had to put you on the phone with Cardi B. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But let's talk about, come on, N.O.R.E, you know where you at. Stop playing.
Where's the shots at?
We ain't blaming on the alcohol. We just warming up here. This is a long warm up.
All right,
so you don't call him Lame Dash anymore because you guys made an agreement.
Yes, I always had love for Dame Dash, right? I still do. The problem is, I felt like at the time he was kind of attacking anything associated with Jay-Z, right? Now I don't have like, if you look, it's not a personal relationship with Jay-Z. But if you look at my show, every single episode has Ace of Spades on that show. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking from the outside in, you're like, oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. And we didn't say we didn't say positive things about Dame, but we didn't say negative things. Mm-hmm. And I felt like he just like kind of like took that as, if you're not bigging me up, you're dissing me, which was not the case. Mm-hmm. And then he said it about me, and then I just like, you're not gonna slap me. Mm-hmm. I'm not the turn to cheek.
I mean, you've been very polite today, but you're a thug.
No, please do not throw that on me.
N.O.R.E, I'm gonna let you be whatever you want to be today with your Bad Bunny shoes.
Yes, I'm here with Bad Bunny shoes. Yes.
But I've been on the phone with you when you're not happy.
Yes. I'm sorry, but
that's why when I see you, I can say, is Jay-Z trying to kill me?
No, hell no.
Because when you were like, let's go over here and talk, I'm like, here it comes. I'm about to die. No. But you know, because you're not soft by any measure. No, you have softened up for the
why
what
wouldn't
you?
Yeah,
I get it. But
why wouldn't we grow up?
But do you think, because I know like when Floyd Mayweather, because he was behind me a lot when I first started, everybody would attribute anything that they got with him.
He got with Floyd,
they would think I got it with them because of a post on Hollywood Online, which is not the truth.
Yes.
So because Ace of Spades is in there, they may be a sponsor, supporter, you have a relationship, they think there's something there when there may not be.
Yeah, even I'll be honest with you. Nas is my favorite rapper. Nas is
favorite?
Yeah, Nas is my favorite rapper. He's somebody I grew up with, and to this day, I'll go see him. He'll have an opening in Vegas, or he'll have something that's happening, and I will bring Ace of Spades. Mm.
But do him and Jay still have beef?
I don't know.
Because I thought they reconciled that.
Yes, I believe they reconciled, but still to this day, it's like, that's what I prefer. I prefer Ace of Spades. If Moet, if you guys got to deal with for me, I'm ready.
Yeah, but
for now, Armand, I don't know how to pronounce it. Come on.
Ace of Spades.
No, Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Ace of Spades. I love this.
Yeah.
I really love it. So and I stayed like that. I'm sorry.
But you can compromise. You can just put a Ring camera on your front door because you know Nas invested in that. You know he's invested in the Ring camera.
I know.
It made millions of dollars.
Yes, I know.
So you can just get the Ring camera and push the Ring camera while you drink the Ace of Spades, and now you're back.
Then switch it to the Moet.
So I have to get clear on this. So whatever was existing between you and Dame Dash before, you all fixed that behind the scenes.
1,000,000%.
And but why was it important to fix it?
Because Dame was one of the best black CEOs ever. Mm-hmm. After Dame, after Irv Gotti, after Sha Money XL, after Kevin Liles, we had nobody.
Who was Mona's partner? Chris Lighty.
Chris Lighty, that was my manager.
Okay.
And after Chris Lighty, thank you because I forgot that. And I didn't forget that. I would have probably reiterated that. But after that, we had nobody. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to focus on just black CEOs because there's so many. Leo Combs is one of my favorite people in the world. Mm-hmm. Julie Greenwald. There's so many people. Todd Moscowitz. There's so many people. But Dame, let me to answer your question. Dame was really a person. I said this morning. My brother-in-law, he got too drunk, so he didn't make it. But I was telling him this morning how much I appreciated Dame coming to certain meetings and just representing for me and saying, like holding me down. Like I've never signed to Rockefeller. That is a myth. Mm-hmm. I have never been on Rockefeller. I took their chain for sure. For sure.
Wait, can you ask Jay if I can get one?
The chain?
Yeah, because I don't know if he's had an openly gay guy I'll wear a Rockefeller.
This would be so dope.
I would do it.
Yeah, let's just be so dope. Now it's on camera.
It's on camera.
I'm going
because I think Jay would be less interested in killing somebody who's wearing his chain.
He's not.
No, I'm just saying. I think it would be life.
This is like the third time.
I think it would be life insurance and life assurance that if I'm wearing the Rockefeller chain, I'm safe out here in these streets.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Yeah, no, I know. I just think it'll be life assurance and life insurance if I'm wearing the Rockefeller chain.
And I'm gonna help you out with that. Bleak. We are doing.
Bleak is my guy.
Yeah, Bleak. Listen. By the way, we need you on Bleak podcast as well.
Anytime, Bleak. Yes. Anytime.
Yes, as well.
I'm just bringing security because Jay might be outside.
No. And this is shot time yet? Because you got
no, not yet. Okay, wait. 10
years
years of Drink Champs.
Okay.
Who did you? What interview did you hate the most? And don't play the whole I liked everybody shit because I ain't like everybody. Boot Gang pulled a gun on me. I can keep going on and on and on.
Okay. Shall I give you two?
Sure.
All right. I hated the most the Beat Nuts interview.
Beat Nuts?
Yes.
Who was that?
I wish I didn't say this now.
I mean, don't offer me a name that like barely people know.
Yes, they do know them. They are a classic Queens band. And the problem was we had interviewed Brand Nubian prior to that. So this is the reason why we don't interview two guests on one day. On one day, okay. Yeah. This is the reason why, like, if I'm doing the Jason Lee show, I'm gonna do the Jason Lee show, and that's it. Yeah. I'm not doing nothing else because if you want me to get drunk, I'm gonna get drunk. Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and that's it. Yeah. But what happened was we didn't know better at that time, so we did Beat Nuts, and I love these guys. These guys are from Corona, Queens. I'm from Left Rack City, 97-30 50th Avenue, Corona, New York. I would have not pulled up knowing that I could tell you, please don't ask me this. I know this interview would have turned different. Some people want to say that, like, don't ask me this. Yeah. And in your platform, like, you had Larissa Pippen here, right?
Yeah. Larsa.
Larsa. I can't pronounce somebody's name. I'm
Larsa
sorry.
Pippen.
I apologize. And she literally looked at you and was like, I don't want you to interview this next person. Right? You want to say his name?
Who was it? Vlad?
That's all right.
Yeah, but Vlad is in this building and Vlad has been on this show.
Vlad is my friend.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that later. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I believe I've grown out of the gossip section, but I've been married. So like there's no really gossip about me. Like there's no really like what out there. Like my wife is out there, my two kids, my kids is out there, whatever. And one thing about you, listen, I knew not to come here unless I'm all holds barred.
Yeah.
And that's what you're known for. So just let me no, that's what you're known for. Like that. Look at your crew.
No, it's funny.
Every one of you. Look at your.
No. It's funny because I was telling the crew a week ago. I go to dinner. I go to lunch with Rihanna. And we're sitting there.
Hey, Rihanna hasn't been here neither. Rihanna loves you. And go ahead.
But listen, we're sitting there at lunch, and I'm like, yeah. I'm excited, I'm talking about, and I go, I just don't understand. It was one of those days where I was like, I just don't understand why people are scared of me.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she said, "'Cause it's you." And she didn't say it in a bad way. She said because.
No, I said it in a nice way.
Well, no, she said because people know when they go to you, you're gonna be asking all these questions they may not want to answer. And I said, well, I can understand that. And then she goes, you think I'm not thinking about our interview and that you're going to ask me everything that you've been even sitting here right now wanting to ask me? But I laugh because, the funny thing is the day before I was riding around going, oh, I can't wait to interview because I'm going to ask her this, I'm going to ask her this. But it's in a very safe way.
But that's what makes you a gangster. That's what makes you a gangster. The fact that you understand that is the fact that that's what makes you gangster. Like, you know what I mean? Like me with DJ Vlad. I love DJ Vlad, right? You there?
Now? Oh no, I'm just plotting up the next gotcha, but go ahead.
Okay, I love DJ Vlad.
But did you always love DJ Vlad?
Yeah, we've always been cool. Like DJ Vlad, him and 50 Cent kind of gave me some of the best compliments I ever had, right? Like you said earlier, you said I was a street guy. You said I was a gangster, but I would rather say street guy, right? And Vlad will come around me, and Vlad would tell his security to chill. Or Vlad would say, yo, I'm good. 50 Cent did that to me too. So Vlad, I always have love for him for that. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's real in this industry. Like, people don't trust somebody else. But I know that when I go to DJ Vlad, I know that it's all holds barred.
But why do they call him the police? Because his interview style is because he's very organized, very prepared. He's done his research. Yes. I actually love going to Vlad's show.
I do too as well.
But being close to him and being in hip hop and being a street guy, has there ever been a conflict with the conversations in your community that they think he's the police?
Absolutely. I haven't been involved with criminal activity in 25 years, so I not personally did that. But when I seen people that have done that, I understand it. I relate to it. But me personally, no. Like me personally, I don't mind. I don't mind going on DJ Vlad. I will do it. I know he's gonna watch this interview and be like, "You went to Jason Lee before me." Yes, and because a lot of people don't know me and his relationship. Like they don't know. I admire this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I admire his platform. I admire what he does, and I admire his relentless. His relentless way of being victorious. And I also admire the fact that when you got your chance to do your awards, you sat back and said, you could have gave yourself your award. You was in the same category with us. You could have gave yourself the award. And you called me and was like, yo, N.O.R.E, and that meant the world to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I came out, I had on, Where's my wife at?
You were dressed.
I had on a Hugo Boss suit. I didn't even know how to fit a suit at this time. And I went there and I got to meet all the celebrities from Tiffany Haddish to...
Who was it? Mariah Carey was that? There's that name, right?
I mean, Mariah Carey.
Lizzo.
I know already. And I sat there and I was like, wow, you took your chance to take your time to praise yourself and to praise other people. And to me, that's always a fantastic thing. Yeah, you're gonna make some noise.
Thank you.
All right, but continue. I'm gonna keep going.
Well, no, I appreciate it, but let me ask you, so 10 years in Drink Champs, interviewing all these people, do you ever get, do you get a lot of phone calls from people who go, why did you let this person say this, besides the Pusha, like have there been others?
Yeah, 10 years worth of it. There's been people that said to me, God bless. Damn, I'm about to say this guy's name. No, I'm not gonna say his name.
Why?
But there's been people that said to me, why did you ask him this and you didn't ask me this? And I'll be honest with you, it's always about energy. Like if you come onto my platform and if you're uncomfortable, you might have a bad day someday. You might come to my platform and you might have went to booby trap last night. And the booby trap people that was around you, they weren't giving you love. And now you come to my spot in the morning and you're pissed off. And I can tell, I can look at your energy. You have respect for me because of what I've done in music or what I've done in my platform. So you're showing me love, but you're not showing love, period. And I have to recognize that as an artist. Remember when I told you, I'm an artist, I'm a pro artist. So I can look at you and I can say, okay. So there's been times where I don't even ask the artist the question. I just sit there and I look at the energy. And then it's recent where we had like Teddy Riley, Ray Daniels, and Little Duval, like, yeah, all three of them was like I was kind of being careful with them, and all three of them was like, like ask me, like, N.O.R.E, this is, we're disappointed, like, ask us the controversy questions.
But why do you think we live in a world where people are afraid of that? Because when I went on Drink Champs, I didn't tell you not to ask me anything.
Did I not say this earlier?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You're a gangster.
But why do you think most
Did
people...
I not say this earlier?
But why do you think most people are in a place where they're just afraid to have honest conversation? Is it because of the fallout? Is it because of when they see a Ye lose everything for saying everything he feels? Cancel culture? Like, what is it?
A lot of people don't live in reality. And a lot of people, you got to realize, most interviews are 15 minutes. Most interviews are, do you like hip hop? Yeah. Who's your favorite artist? Michael Jackson. Who's your favorite basketball player? LeBron James. Most interviews are one-word questions. That's why I don't interview new artists. God bless new artists, but make it. I know that sounds harsh. But I don't want new little tissue. New little tissue missile. New little tissue missile is gonna come on Drink Champs. And I'm gonna say, yo, hey man, so what's going on, man? How you doing, man? He gonna say, I'm all right. And then I'm gonna say, little tissue missile. Who's your favorite tissue missile? Who's your favorite artist? And they're gonna say, Future. And I'm gonna say, what? Who? Future. All right, tissue missile. What's your favorite Future song? Why did Future? And after little tissue missile, do you understand that I have 5 gold albums?
But is there a new artist though that you would want to see on Drink Champs?
No.
None?
Not one. Now I have a watch show. I have a running show called Healthy High. Run Champs is in the building. If you would like to come and run with me, you can come and run. We have a run with Nipsey Hussle, brother Black Sam, and George with the marathon run on Venice Beach.
But you do the run champs to bring people in if they're safe and want to be in that safe space.
No, if you want to run, want to run. And then I have a watch show. So if you are a new guy with a watch collection that's fantastic, yeah, I'll interview you.
But drink champs, no.
Drink champs, no, absolutely not. I absolutely refused.
Yeah, I don't.
F you. You.
Is it because they're going to be boring?
It's because I know they're boring. They don't have no artist media. They don't have artist training.
Yeah.
They don't understand that. How dare you sit in front of me and act like you. First off, I'm humbling myself.
Yeah.
To sit in front of you, what's his name?
Tissue.
Again? New Tissue Mishu? Okay, I'm humbling myself to interview Tissue Mishu. And you're gonna disrespect me?
How dare you?
By saying, yeah. And you on lean, and I could be on all that.
But
I could
don't
be
do
on
all that.
I could be on every drug in the world. That's Tissue Mitchell? Did you pull him up? I didn't know there's an artist named Tissue Mitchell. Because I don't want this guy to come at me and have diss records.
Yeah, Jay-Z looking for me, Tissue Mitchell looking for you. All bad.
So that's the reason why. And by the way, I respect new artists. Mm-hmm. I see them. I give them my handshake. But for me to give you my platform, no. Because you to disrespect me. And by the way, you to come late. You to show up to my platform when I had, 50 Cent. I've had
Floyd Mayweather,
Nas, Kanye West. All of them
Jason
Lee. Show up an hour early. And Tissue Message. You show up when you want to? And then you think I'm supposed to respect you?
Right.
And give you your flowers? Our show is about giving people flowers.
Right.
Oh, these flowers are going out the window.
Wait, so 10 years Drink Champs. Yes. Again, 10 years is...
I'm sorry, Tisha.
10 years is crazy. Before I even get into that, you realize when you got your BET Hip Hop Award, you thank them as the first giving you an award when we were the first. I just want to put that out there. You better go back and roll the tape. Yes, I can't believe
I will correct that.
I was offended.
I will correct that.
Were you just happy because you beat...
I thought I said that to you.
You did say it to me, but you also said it to BET.
I said it to BET as well?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, my bad.
Maybe you had too much drinking on the way.
Maybe, but is it time for drink
Wait,
now?
not yet. But were you happy?
You got me under the I got you.
Wait, but what did you think about the year we all got beat by Caresha?
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was horrible, and I did think that Puff bought the award.
Probably did. And we're on, hey BET, we're on BET.
I'm sorry, BET.
No, but BET knows what we do. We got to keep it real. Because I know I'm not a hater and you're not a hater. But I know I was sitting at home going.
And she had 3 episodes.
And we had 30. How?
Damn, I didn't know you wanted to go there. Right,
I mean, Puff's in jail, so we're both going to be okay. He ain't gonna blow up our car like he did Cudi. Allegedly.
Hey, stop.
Well, by the way, Jay-Z would kill Diddy if he tried to get you.
Stop.
No, he won't, because he's busy trying to kill me. Allegedly.
Stop.
See, I'm just playing. I joke.
This is him.
I had too much Red Bull.
No, Caresha, God bless her. I think she's dope. I think that for that amount of time, she was over pleased, and then we tied with her because I won the award that year. You said I didn't win the award,
right? But didn't she win the award before that?
No,
she didn't. Didn't she win the award?
Oh,
you both won one. You both won one on the same day.
Yeah.
Wait, so they gave it to both of y'all? Yeah. That's even more disrespectful.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Look at you. Yes.
Well, I wasn't even nominated.
Yeah. No, I thought you were.
No.
Okay. Well, and that was like the first time I could see like
The politics.
The fans, they came out and they was just like, but by the way, God bless her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she nominated herself.
But did you feel like she deserved it?
No.
Okay. So is there a
You just wanted to move on after that? Should I
the mic drop. You said it. But
because it's not no.
But I will say I gave
Young
you,
Miami. That's what they call her.
I gave you your flowers first at my award show.
Yes.
Hold on. I gave Teyana Taylor her award before she got the Golden Globe.
Golden Globe.
So what I love is that, we're really rooted in the culture at Hollywood Unlocked. And I love that people are following up behind us to give people the flowers that they deserve. Because I felt like Drink Champs has been killing it for years. And now you see a lot of other hip hop podcasts coming out there. Do you look at all those podcasts and say,
They're my sons. They're my sons.
Babies?
No, sons.
But weren't you gonna make Cameron the host of Drink Champs?
I definitely was.
And he turned it down.
No, he didn't turn it down. He was smart enough to know that he should go his own route. And God bless him.
Do you like his show?
Absolutely. I like that. Me and Cam met for like a week, for like maybe a week or maybe even 2 weeks, and I felt like he soaked up my game, but I felt like he didn't lie to me, and he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go the route that you suggested. I'm gonna go sports, and then sports. To me, that was kind of like respect to me, because that was like kind of like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna enter your field, but I'm gonna enter your field in a separate way.
In a different way. And I like what they did.
I like what they did, right? And then Joe and Jada, because that's I feel like that's what you're leaning towards.
That is what I'm leaning towards. But go ahead.
Joe and Jada, do the algorithms. Look it up.
Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Fat Joe and Jadakiss. Look how many times Fat Joe was on Drink Champs. Fat Joe was our second guest on Drink Champs, and Jadakiss is our third guest on Drink Champs. You don't think I deserve 20%? That should be up to them. You know what I mean? Like, they should have called me and be like, "You are manager." You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, look how many times they repeated. There was a repeat guest on. They didn't understand what a podcast was. You know what? To tell you the truth, I didn't understand what a podcast was, but I went through it. Gilly, $1 million worth of game. His first podcast he ever did was Drink Champs. Matt Barnes, his first podcast he ever did was Drink Champs.
Now the person he has a show with, that's the one that don't get along with you?
I'm ready for you.
He don't like you or you don't like him?
I'm ready. I brought it up on purpose. Let's go. Let's go. What's your question?
But when you get along with the Matt Barnes and then obviously his co-host, you all have your beef.
I don't know. I don't have beef. He has a beef. That's the reason why I called him a hater, right? Because in order for you to have
What's his name again?
Exactly.
I'm just playing.
Did you throw me an alley-oop? I took the dunk. And he's never dunked. He's the 16th man on the team. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you. All right, cool. Why? In order for you to have beef with somebody, you have to hate that person. In order for you to hate somebody, you have to know that person. That person has never met me. He doesn't know if I wear Izyaki cologne or Fahrenheit. He doesn't know if I stay at the Waldorf or if I stay at the Sheraton. He doesn't know nothing about me. So the fact that you keep talking about, and you under other people's comments, commented on me, that means that you're taking your time out to think, I've never thought about you. I don't even remember your name.
Steven Jackson.
Okay, because they text you that. I seen your team text you that. Come on, bro. I seen your team text you that. Listen, you need rewind time. You need to get your life together. You need to leave me the hell alone. I have never talked about you because I don't care about you.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I'm a horse and a winner. I'm a winner zone. I stay in a winning team. I have always been, and you do not have to edit none of this. I have always been the man on my team. You are the 7th or 8th person on the roster that hasn't won nothing.
But don't you need 8 men on a team to win a game?
Not in life. That's in sports. In life,
In life, I'm sorry. I have always been the man. Why are you hating on me?
Yeah.
I have never said nothing about you. And this is, hold on, let me finish, because this is the reason why. Because I said it, I've been on this little press tour, and I spoke about him. What people don't know is we spoke. After Kanye said what he said, he spoke, he called me. Or I called him, I don't remember, because I was on an apology tour. I really was.
Why?
Because I just didn't know. I felt sorry.
When the Kanye thing happened.
When the Kanye thing happened. So I saw, and I got on the phone with him. And we squashed it. And I'm sure I said sorry. I'm sure I said sorry. So if he has this recorded and he thinks that he has something on me, please let it out, bozo. I mean the apology. And then you think that you're gonna, oh, I am not to slap the guy. I don't know what information you got and who you got this information from, but boy, you are wrong. You are wrong. I am not, and by the way, I'm gonna announce it right here on Jason Lee's show. I don't want smoke. I really don't. I'm really here with my wife, my kids, my family. I'm here to do a run. I'm here to be positive.
Health and positivity.
Health and positivity. But not for 1 second. Don't you ever think that you can come at me, especially when I did not come at you. And I don't care that you 6'7" or whatever. I don't care. You should stay away. Because guess what? If I knew what I knew about me, I would stay away.
See, this is Noriega I was telling you about earlier.
I'm sorry.
I love it. This is give it up for the gangster that showed up to the show. So obvious. So
God bless.
So it's obvious he's not invited to the drink champ. He can't come to drink champ.
No, never.
Never.
Never. No, we
Even
don't
if
want
he
you.
says, "I want to bring all the smoke,"
he has to rewind his time. He has to dye his beard. He has to get rid of his overbite.
The overbite.
He has to think about life. Because you went at me too much. I said I apologized. When you were mad at me, or for what you were mad at me, I apologized. And you kept going. But here's the real beef now, because you asked it, and you know what?
Do you think it's because
where's your beef at with the guy who killed George Floyd? Why are you not going at him? Why is not the tweets about him? This man went on national TV and did that, and then you went at me. And you went at me for a person that I didn't say it. And then you kept going. That's what let me know you not that guy. You thought you went at the safe figure. But this guy is supposed to be getting pardoned. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear it? No.
I didn't hear from him.
Did you hear him make a tweet?
No, I haven't seen that.
Did you hear him make a post?
I didn't see
But
the post.
but you knew me and him had beef.
Right.
How is that?
But isn't it because it's easier?
I feel so good about this.
Isn't
Let's
it
keep going.
easier to cannibalize each other?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right?
That's terrible.
Right.
That's terrible because you know why? I was seriously apologetic. And I still am. And I'm apologetic for something that I didn't say. I'm apologetic for something that happened on my platform that I had nothing to do with. I'm still apologetic. To this day. I regret that happened on my platform with those certain statements. I'm still apologetic. And I expressed that. But that man kept going at me. He kept going at me. And you're a liar, because you got on the phone with me and we squashed it. But then you reversed this. And you said this, and this. And my fans love me. I have real fans, sir. I have real fans.
What are his fans?
Exactly. You didn't even know his name. You had to get text.
In all fairness, there's a lot of notes here, and I'm following everything.
You had notes with his name on there, and you ain't know his name, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on. What are we talking about?
I knew Steven Jackson's name.
Exactly.
It just skipped my mind for a minute.
Yeah, good cleanup. Good cleanup.
You know what I love about the show? It may take a little while, but the real you gonna show up at some point. Give it up for the real Noriega. Because you know the thing that would make somebody like that think they can do you like that is because you are nice on your show. You are welcoming, you are disarming, and that is who you are. Because I could tell you, we've talked about this on your show. You called me one day to go down to your wife's juice bar. And it was the Source Awards in the backyard.
That's right. We had Russell Simmons.
Ja Rule. It was all types of rappers. I said, and I think I may have been in Lamborghini.
They all respect me.
They respect you, and they respect who you bring around. Because you know, I'm the black person that says, who gonna be there?
Yes.
Because I don't know, but walking into your world, it's a lot of...
And I don't know what information he's getting. Like this guy. But boy, you getting the wrong information.
Yeah.
Because if you think you could just come in and just talk about me and you're just gonna walk around and be safe around, and I'm not threatening.
Yeah.
I'm not threatening no violence, because that's one thing that I don't. But what you want, if you want to have,
well, he wants his show's called All the Smoke.
Yeah, if you want the lip wrestling, Jang, I got that. If you want the smoke, guess what? I got that. The first time your partner ever smoked on camera was with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm with that. And I've tried to do every other thing, but I seen his comments and him continuously attack me. And boy, this is the wrong person to be attacked.
Wait, let's talk about attacking.
Let's go.
One day you called me.
Okay.
And you said,
wait,
no. One day, was it Cardi B who called me to call you? Was that how it worked?
Yep, I'm in.
Cardi B called me because you used to do the Nicki versus Cardi thing almost on every interview, because you know somebody's going to pick a side and you know it's going to go crazy online.
Okay, I'm taking off my jacket.
Cardi B calls me and says, get that Noriega on the phone right now. I want to talk to him right now. And I called you on the phone and you all had a conversation.
Yes.
About the Nicki versus Cardi thing that you no longer do on the show.
I'm glad that you recognize that.
Because in that conversation, you all had a very warm and fuzzy conversation around why you do it.
Right.
And she told you how she interpreted it to dividing them. And then your offering to her was, look, I just won't even use it anymore.
And I never did. Yo, you know what, Jason? Yo, you know what? I'm really happy because you are the only person in the world that knows we had that conversation, one, and two, I complied with that conversation.
You did. But it wasn't compliance out of a mandate. You all had a conversation.
I did not know.
And you told her how much you respected her, because I think she thought, you know, because in her fairness to her, she's been going through years and years of this Nicki Cardi. She just assumed that your Nicki Cardi was a part of that when it wasn't.
Right. She assumed, one, I'm from Queens, so everybody automatically assumes I'm with a person from Queens, right? Which is 90% true, and in this case, it might be true, right? So, what happened was, Cardi said to me, I feel like you taking sides. And the realness, the truthness to be told is there's actually no other two females for me to even compare. Like our very first question prior to that is Jay-Z and Nas. You don't think Jay-Z and they both have my number.
Yeah.
You don't think they both want to be like, yo, shut the f up. So the fact is that they never called me and said that. I felt like I was cool with using the two other biggest hip hop artists. That's what I told Cardi, because I know you was on the three-way. You're the only person.
I was eating it.
But what did I say? I was like, yo, Cardi, like you, in people's eyes, people visualize you as the same level. And she was like, and in Cardi's defense, and I do not, please, you got to defend me because you brought this up.
Yes.
And I don't know if this conversation was supposed to be private or
probably.
But I had to tell her, I had to say, yo, in our opinion, we look at y'all like the same. And because I don't know where they stand in their relationship. And Cardi, in her humble opinion, she was like, no, she's a GOAT. And she's like...
She was giving her flowers.
She was giving her flowers. She was giving Nicki her flowers.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, no problem. I believe you as well. But...
What she was saying is, I'm new in the game.
Yes.
She's been here. She should be fighting with people on that level with her.
It should be Nicki or Little Kim.
Yeah,
I believe she said,
yeah.
Or Nicki or Cardi B.
But that wasn't a way of giving her flowers to say, you're in a league of your own, I'm a league in my own.
And I was trying to tell Cardi, by the way, I would never say this conversation on any other platform because 1,000,000%, this is my camera?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared of the females in hip hop. Like the guy killers in hip hop, I can deal with all day. The females?
Vicious.
They are vicious. and so I wanted to straighten that out. I have never got Nicki on my show, and I have never got Cardi.
Well, Cardi's she committed to coming, and she's coming.
Yes,
that I'm going to pull up to Drink Champs and be in the background when she's there.
I have never got either one, and I just want you to know. First off, to Cardi, everything she thought about me, because she thought that I was mad at her because of her friend, right? That wasn't the case. I just really didn't have no other two females to compare to.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, I have real close ties to her people. And so I want to just salute them both. And if they ever come to the show, they are welcome. And that's pretty much it.
Now, Offset.
Okay, let's go. What happened with that? Okay.
I mean,
yeah, my homies know. Go ahead.
Something went down with you and Offset one day, and I got that phone call.
Okay.
What happened with you two? You guys, there was a beef because what?
I don't know.
I know.
Okay, if you remember, then I'll comment. But other than that, I'm gonna keep God code.
I think he was running down on you because of some, because
he never ran down on me. Let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, but
okay, let me rephrase that.
Rephrase it, and then yeah, ask me again. I'm in.
I think he was upset that you had Cardi's name in your mouth and he was saying some things, and
Go ahead.
And it set you off to where you then had to be very clear about who you were and what you would do.
Yo, you're very good.
If that was the case.
He's very good, but this is what happened. I asked a certain thing to a certain individual on a certain artist, and his peoples was there. And he called me, and I might have not complied to his conversation when he wanted it to be, and then he called Diddy.
Offset called Diddy?
Yeah.
Like to call, like he thought he was calling the boss?
Yeah, he thought he was calling the boss. And I told you earlier in my show, he doesn't control nothing.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he didn't control nothing. So when he asked me, and he was like, you know, I was like, I got him.
Was this when you interviewed Takeoff and Quavo?
Absolutely. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing.
I don't know anything.
Yes, you know what you're doing. And
by the way, you got the last interview with Takeoff and Quavo together. By the way, the Migos, just be very clear, is still probably my favorite hip hop group of this generation because I just loved what they had.
They legends.
But you had the.
And by the way, me, because like we're dipping into a conversation where it seems like me and Offset had beef. Mm-hmm. Like we didn't have beef. Like what it was he asked me for a certain thing that I actually did. I just didn't do it.
You took out the question of whether or not Offset slept with Saweetie.
Absolutely.
You took that question out.
Absolutely.
And you still have that footage.
Absolutely.
And you have the answer.
Absolutely.
But
I respected man code.
Okay. And took it out.
Absolutely.
Would you sell it?
Nope.
To me?
Nope.
To Cardi?
Nope.
But
it depends on y'all. I'm sure
We
Nah,
can-
nah, hell no. Offset, I got
But
your
you
back.
are the only person right
That
now
would've done that.
that has the answer.
No, and guess what? You still ain't gonna get the answer.
Who was on set with you that day? Because you be having a lot of people in the background. Can we pay them? No. Okay, no, we won't do that. But so you asked the question.
By mistake, I didn't know.
But you asked the question.
Yes, I did.
And you got the answer.
Yes, I did.
But then you cut it out.
Yes.
And you held on to it.
To this day.
Because of the bro code. Oh, that's right. Because when you called me, you said if he keep talking, you'll put it out.
Damn, yo.
That's right. That's right. I had to remember because I forgot.
No, Justin, yo, listen, chill out. No, you good.
No, matter of fact, what it was is, if the really want to go there, I'll put the on Instagram right there. And that's what I call Cardi.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
By the way, I wanted to hold hip hop down. Yeah, you taking your flowers back. Got real. I'm definitely needing more security.
What was this? Tissue
Missile done became my friend.
No, but you that shows how real you are.
Nah, that is real. 1,000,000%. It was something. It was the initial conversation that Diddy asked me. He was like, "Yo, are we breaking up people's marriages?" And I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Yo, please." And then I spoke to Offset, and he asked me to. Said, "Would you do that?" And I was like, "Of course." And then he must have called me, and I believe I was just, eating seafood somewhere, and I might have didn't answer the call like how he wanted it to, and he was like, "Man, you guys, you old dudes, whatever." And I was like, first off, man, I'm old, but if I'm old, I'm looking good.
First of all, we're the same age, so
Yeah.
now we're we all old.
I got every watch in the world. I got every car. Like, so please, let's not take it there. And but I applied. I felt what he was saying, and to this day, you will never know my answer. Mm-hmm. I still didn't give y'all the answer. I didn't.
You didn't give me the answer.
Yeah.
In all fairness,
like even off camera.
Even off camera,
because I respected it. I respected it, and guess what? I respected Cardi because Cardi didn't call me for that. Mm-hmm. Cardi called me for Nicki Minaj and Cardi, and Offset is texting me
at the same time.
At the same
He was
time.
in the garage texting you that while we're on the phone about that.
I didn't know.
And I was in the middle of it going like this.
I'm thinking, I'm not knowing what's going. I'm not knowing that they're in the same house, but they're not on the same level at the time. So I'm talking to one and texting the other one, and I was like, "Holy!" But to this day, no. I don't care about telling that story. I don't care about. I admire Cardi B. I admire what she's doing. I admire what she's doing for, Latinas. I admire what she's doing for women. I admire what she's doing. And you know what? Offset, man, you're a part of one of the greatest hip hop bands that's ever existed. Like, I gotta salute that. So I just wish them both the best.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in their drama. I'm glad I didn't participate in their drama.
But I think the reason why both of us were on the phone was we were really trying to keep everything together.
I thought I was keeping it together.
No, but we did.
I thought.
And I think a lot of respect came of that too, because
Yes.
Cardi respected how it was handled. Offset respected how it was handled.
Yeah.
I even love how in their separation, how it hasn't been
Yeah,
loud
it
and
hasn't
messy.
been
He
like-
has success with his own
Yes.
album.
Yes.
He's been on your show?
No, he has never been on my show.
He needs to come on both our shows because
Yes.
we want to support
Yes.
what he got going on.
And it's crazy because me and Offset has been in the same parties. We haven't been able to talk. Right?
Really?
I would love to talk. Me and Cardi, Cardi's from the Bronx, man. Like, Cardi's attitude is my attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I respect her. I respect him, and I wish them the best in their thing. And I'm glad that I wasn't a piece in their
Separation.
Yeah. And I couldn't have been a piece.
Yeah.
I could have been a Titanic. I could have been a Titanic. either which way this would have been.
I mean, you were already the Titanic in Ye's career. You didn't have to do this.
I didn't. Yeah, that's why I got the out. So
wait, Nicki Minaj, you guys are from Queens. Now that she's MAGA Minaj and she's over there with Donald Trump, would you still have her on Drink Champs?
Absolutely.
Okay. And would you ask her why?
Absolutely. What? Why she's MAGA
with Trump?
Minaj? Yeah. Absolutely. I would have to ask. That's the reason why I believe that for the most part, the artists that don't see me, they respect me enough to say, you know what, N.O.R.E, because I can't have that. I can't have that. You can come on my show, but you can't ask me this.
Yeah, me neither.
Like me, what was his name again?
Tissue Mishu.
Tissue Mishu, like Tissue Mishu, like I don't really care. Like you could go to the Breakfast Club, go to
the Joe Budden podcast.
Go to the Joe Budden podcast. Go to Big Boy Show. Go to anywhere else but here because we want the real you because I'm presenting the real me every single day. Every single time you see me, I'm gonna be the real version of me.
Same.
Even if it's not the version that you like, right? Like even if it's not the version that you like, it's gonna be the real version of me. So I would not accept the artist to be the first version of me. Like it's been artists that hit me that I'm close with, saying, "Hey man, I gotta straighten this out." So all I want to do is straighten this part out. But when it comes to this part, and I'm like,
I'm not your publicist.
I'm not who you should go see.
Yeah.
Go to DJ Khaled.
But that's why. Why DJ Khaled get a shot?
I mean, he used to be a radio personality.
Did he?
Yeah,
Khaled?
Yeah.
Oh, We the Best Radio?
Yes.
Oh, he did have that, huh?
Yeah. 99 Chance.
But let me ask you. So,
Please.
like when I came on your show and I said what I said about Peter Rosenberg, and I was very honest in what I felt. I talked about his dog being uglier than my dog and all those things, and I was just reckless. And then we talked about Joe Budden. And I said what I said about Joe Budden, and then he went on your show and said he don't want no smoke with me and everything's cool. Then just the other day he talked about my dead mom, my dead dad, and me being gay. When you look at somebody like that, do you think somebody how do you take those people serious these days? Because that's why I never want to piece it up with people because I never believe it's really pieced up. Do you think, what do you think?
That was a very, 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 that was a very in-depth conversation. And I say that to say this. You guys are two powerful people in two powerful positions, and you guys do not want to back down from each other. You or him, and you both are dealing with light skin syndrome.
I knew the color thing was going to come into play.
You knew it?
I knew it.
Didn't know it?
No, I knew it.
Okay, all right, cool. Because that's how I look at it. I think you and Joe don't really have beef at all. I
don't really hate anybody. I don't have the time.
That's what I was saying.
I just don't.
That's what I was saying. I don't have the time to hate on anybody. I really don't want to.
Except for Steven Jackson.
No, he hated on me.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to let you pull my sneakers from the bottom. All right,
Okay,
let's go.
So you're friends with Jay-Z and you're friends with Nas.
Yes.
Who's the better rapper? Nope, have to pick one.
I believe Nas made the more albums that I related to more. I believe Jay-Z made albums that I related to later in my life after I made money. Like Reasonable Doubt is an album that is great.
Well, it'll be iconic forever.
Iconic forever,
Yeah.
But if you didn't have money at that time, you hear him talking about a 4.0 and you hear him talking about, checking into certain hotels and getting, like, still to this day, I've never been on a plane where he got manicures. He's like, there's no manicures on board, switch your plane.
Wait, you've been on a plane? You've been on a plane with Jay?
No, I'm saying, you didn't hear that? He said he got.
Oh, in his music. I don't live in the words, I just listen to the beat.
No. See, cause I'm an artist.
You listen to all the words, yeah.
And he said, ain't no manicures on board, switch your plane. I've been asking people, for 25 years. Where's my manicure? And then I realized, he's probably talking about a private jet.
Right.
But he was talking about a private jet.
And you thought he was talking about Southwest.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about United Airlines. You know what I'm saying? I love United Airlines. Let me big them up. You know what I mean? That's what I thought he was talking about. And so I couldn't relate it. So who you say is the better rapper? That answer could never be answered, but who is the more albums that I related to? It has to be Nas.
So
And
Reasonable
Illmatic.
Doubt or Illmatic?
Illmatic, yeah.
No, which one?
Oh, Illmatic for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, you're not afraid to answer that question. I feel like most people, when it comes to Jay and Nas or like the Nicki and Cardi, they don't even want to.
Both of them. I love both of them. But I believe that both of them will respect my answer. I believe that, again, I stand by it. Like, I relate to Nas a little bit more because of what he was talking about. I could see the blocks, the streets, the corners that he was talking about. And what Jay was talking about at first, I couldn't fathom that. I couldn't believe that a person from Brooklyn was that rich in 1997. And then when I went back, I was like, oh, you could be rich in 1997. And so that's my answer.
So when you do all your interviews, you tell a lot of stories about the artists you've interviewed, music that you've been in, but you don't really talk about your personal life.
You ready? I'm in.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you've been married to your wife, who I love to death, who is the nicest,
she's right out there.
nicest, sweetest person. Yeah. And you've said, since you've been with her, there's not a day you go when you're not with her.
There's not a day I spend the night out. I have never spent the night out. Not once.
How hard is that? Because I feel like hip hop, well, first of all, I think all men are, I mean, we're men. Men, no matter whatever you got going on, men are animals in their own. And then in hip hop, there's so many fans that are always trying to get what you got, what another woman has. How did you keep that solid?
She's that good to me. Like, she's that good. Damn, because she's out there. And I'm not trying to, and my sons is out there too. But yeah, that's real. It's just like, you know what? I've lived this life. I saw everything. To risk it is not worth it. It's not worth it. And I want her to be here. Like, I want her to be here. I think she wants to be here. And I've seen these people be miserable. I've seen these people, with a girl today, the next girl the next day, and I've seen them be miserable. And it's like, I'm happy. Even if tomorrow...
Well, you guys are always on vacation. Obviously, every time I log in, I don't know if you're in Portofino, Dubai,
Make some noise
over here.
Make some noise.
But I mean, the work-life balance is crazy.
Yes, but, and she's also a boss. She's also a boss. It's like, I thought about that the other day, to answer your question without answering your question, but still answering your question. It was like, the other day I thought about it, and one of my friends, him and his wife, they were arguing about weed. And she was like, oh, I gave you the last blunt already. And I'm looking and I'm like, I'm glad me and my wife, like, she cares less about weed and she cares less about running. And I was like, I believe that's the way we balance each other. It's like, you know what? She's gonna work out, but running is not her thing. And guess what? I don't want running to be her thing now. Like, it's like, let that be mine.
How did Run Champs even come about? Because I'll be honest with you, you hit me up,
Yeah.
I respond to everything you ask me or
you
text me.
immediately told me, I'm not running.
I ain't running. In fact, when you be texting me running shit, you see I don't respond. Because I do feel like once I respond, now I'm roped into the conversation. N.O.R.E, I answer everything you say and call. But if you go back and look over our text history, anytime it's about running, you don't get a response from me because I'm not running. My knees are not, I'm not built for running. How did you get into running? And you lost what, 50 pounds?
I don't even know how much weight I lost. I'm still losing weight. I'm without even running sometimes.
And you're not doing Ozempic like me. Because I did this
I've been
shots.
trying to. No one is prescribing me. But
I can help you out.
All right. So your first question is.
But how did you get into the whole running thing?
Well, how long I've been running? Since 17 years I've been running. So I feel like, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like this is my coming out party. All right.
I've been to one of those.
And what I mean by that is, I feel like I've been running for 17 years and I've been keeping this a secret. Like, how do I tell you, I don't want to hang out with you tonight because I'm going to run 7 miles in the morning with a guy named Los and Mitch.
That sounds very white.
Guess what?
I mean,
don't mind that.
If you're at Carbone's eating pasta, and now you got to go to bed because you got Mitch waiting on you to run. It's like,
Mitch,
what?
Yes, I got Mitch.
Give it up for Mitch.
Yeah, give it up for Mitch. And I got Los waiting. And the problem is, Los and Mitch doesn't know what I'm doing the night before. I don't know what they're doing, but we made a commitment to each other that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to run.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Wow.
And I was just like, I wanted to keep that commitment. And it was like, this has nothing to do with me being famous. This has nothing to do with me doing anything in life. I love the fact that there's actually a rumor now that it's like, yo, whatever N.O.R.E does tonight, N.O.R.E's gonna wake up in the morning, he's still gonna do 7 miles. And I love that rumor. I want to keep that rumor going for the rest of my life.
But you're not sprinting running.
Hell no.
Okay, so you're pacing yourself running.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like with my knees, I'll do a treadmill, but like running, ain't doing it.
But the commitment that we made to each other for Run Champs, and we didn't really even call it Run Champs, we called it like Healthy High, because we was like, we're gonna get together and just, run on some healthy thing. And I felt like this was a secret, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm calling it my coming out party, is because I felt like I've been doing it. I love the fact that everyone keeps going, yes. But what I'm trying to say is,
all these other rappers I've been waiting to come out, come on.
Because the headlines are going to be crazy. No, he came out.
The sizzle clip is going to be real crazy.
But the reason why I say that is, I shouldn't have felt, I felt in hip hop, we don't put health first. We don't put wanting to live longer first. We don't put, like, I've been biohacking. I like biohacking. I love infrared saunas. I love cold plunging. I love doing all that. But I don't post it. And a lot of, what is it called? The hyperbaric chamber. A lot of these companies will say, hey man, we'll give you these things. Just post it for 6 months. And this is $70,000 equipment. This is $150,000 equipment. And all they want to do is spread the word. And I felt like for years, I was keeping that away. And I was keeping that away because of hip hop. And then I look and I see, and I say, you know what? I can no longer hide. I can no longer hide who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is who I want to be. And, y'all can see me on Drink Champs having drinks with Uncle Luke and taking shots and doing that. But I don't show y'all waking up in the morning and running 5 miles and then taking wheatgrass at Juicy Juice Bar and then taking ginger shots at Juicy Juice Bar. And why wouldn't I promote both? Why would I promote Drink Champs more than I promote who I am in the morning?
Which makes sense to why you invite all the hip hop folks over to the juice bar.
Oh, absolutely, but that's in the daytime.
Yeah, no, but I mean, so we can, because I mean, we want to look out for each other. People are checking out of here early now.
Yes, listen, man, like right now, we have Brett Caresha. And Brett Caresha, we had a run with him, and I brought him to my juice bar, and he couldn't believe, like I was having wheatgrass shots with him, and every time we get together, we have vodka shots. We have Oso vodka, big up Oso vodka, who, holla at me. But we had wheatgrass shots, and we had ginger shots. And he actually did. You've been to our first juice bar, but we have another one on Hollywood Beach. Please come and visit us. And he didn't want to leave. But this is the crazy thing. Me and Bert, relationship is about drinking. It's about us sitting down and drinking. But we had the same amount of good time. We had the same amount of partying with wheatgrass and ginger.
Have you ever teamed up with Diplo? Because he does the run.
You know what? People has been trying to make me have beef with Diplo.
Why?
Because they're saying, he's biting yours, and then people are
Do you guys know
Diplo.
each other though?
I've never met Diplo.
I can connect you.
Yes,
connect
please.
Okay.
I've never met Diplo, but I'll tell you this. what he's doing for the running community is phenomenal. Travis Barker, Gunna, I love all that. Listen,
Kevin Hart was doing it too.
Yeah. Kevin Hart, he left very fast.
He left, but he was on the track to doing. I mean, he was doing it big, and then
yeah, he did. Listen, by the way, the first time I did a marathon, I text Kevin Hart. By the way, I hate Kevin Hart. I just want you to know this. Listen,
Really?
Listen, no. No, I said this very wrong.
where my phone at?
I said this very wrong. No, I love Kevin Hart. The character, the person. You know, his very first movie is with me, but I hate Kevin Hart, the person that works out.
Oh no, he's
You
serious.
ever been to the gym with him?
Mm-mm. He's serious about it. Him and his trainer.
Just train. Oh,
Nah,
I can't stand them.
I'm a just train by myself.
My son Noah's out there. My son Noah, we there. I'm sneaking to the gym 5:30 in the morning. Sneaking to the gym 5:30 in the morning for us is 8:30. So to us, we thinking that like okay, and Kevin Hart he just walks up to me. Let's go, fat boy. And I'm like, wait a minute. I just lost 60 pounds. And he's in my ear. Yo, let's go. And I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the trainer, Hollywood Hino, and I'm like, you're not going to say nothing?
He's like, Hino's another beast. I've trained with Hino before.
And Hino's like, I can't kind of like say nothing in there. So I leave and I go to Equinox. Do you know I don't know if they followed me to Equinox or they were just going there anyway. And then I walked to Equinox and I was just like, this is it for me. And I've never want to be in a gym with Kevin Hart again.
Well, speaking of friends, and then we'll get to the games.
Let's go.
Diddy got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about all of that?
I don't know what to think about it. You know what I mean? If you asking me, did I see this? No. Mm-hmm. And you know, sometimes I say, oh man, someone asked me, I believe it was Big Boy. And Big Boy asked me, he was like, you know, Epstein or Diddy party. And I was like, man, you know, I was playing around and I said, neither one of them invited me to the party. All right. And that's a joke, obviously, right? But it's actually the truth. And I don't know because I'm married and I'm happily married and I'm a happily loyal man. So I don't know if I wasn't invited to those parties because of that, or if I don't know if these parties actually existed, or if that just wasn't in my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I can tell you this. I have never seen it. I have never like, and I don't. Maybe I just wasn't there at the right time. Maybe that was their business. You know what I mean? Maybe that's their business. There's a lot of other things in hip hop that has happened that I was not a part of as well.
What do you think about 50 making that his actual business by doing the documentary?
I just kind of like don't have an opinion on that. It's like, I believe that's their business, and that's pretty much it. That's all I could really pretty much say is just like, I don't know.
So now you're a grandfather.
Yes, I am.
So are you going to start Gramp Champs?
Oh, damn, that's a good one. I never got asked this
Floyd
one.
Mayweather's a grandfather. You can start Gramp Champs.
Damn.
I just want 10% of it.
Listen, we're going to start it together.
Gramp Champs.
Gramp Champs. Yeah, I didn't know that. And by the way, I'm absolutely in love with my grandson.
Yeah.
He woke up, you know, he spent the night with me the other day, and he just woke up out the night and just smacked the shit out of me.
For no reason?
For no reason.
Maybe he did that for Stephen Jackson.
Damn, Stephen Jackson. Look where you going, brother. Look, I don't want no smoke with you, and look what you doing. And but listen, he woke up, he just smacked me, and then went back to sleep. And I called his father. I called my son, and I was like, man, what was that about? He was like, I don't know. And I was like, man, this is probably. And I absolutely love being a grandfather. I love the fact that he looks like me. Like sometimes we're out and I'm with him and his father, and people are telling me, hey man, your son. And his father's like, no, I'm the father. And I'm looking like, really I am. I love it. It's absolutely one of the illest things that I never knew to expect. But yes, I love it.
Listen,
Let's go.
This has been great, and
Okay.
but I'm not gonna let you get out of here without playing the game.
Let's go. You got
Okay.
shots too, because you've been having me.
Let's go. Here at the Jason Lee Show, we like to play games. One of our popular games is called Name Drop, and this is a simple game. I'm gonna drop a name, and you have to say the first thing that comes to mind. It could be good, bad, indifferent, a story, a memory, whatever. All right. First person I'm gonna put up here, Floyd Mayweather.
Greatest of all time. I'm sorry, I get into arguments about him all the time. I kind of I love him so much that I kind of don't want to hang with him. It's because, every time I say he's the greatest of all time, people say, so you, Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard. And unfortunately, I didn't see all of their fights live. I saw all of his fights live. I saw him as an amateur. My father actually brung me to see him, to see his uncle fight. His uncle fight.
Roger.
Yes, yes. So I know a lot of people, they're gonna even see this clip and be like, N.O.R.E is out of his mind, but they haven't saw what I saw. Mm-hmm. So you said one thing.
Yeah, what's a memory or a thought that comes to mind? Well, you said greatest of all time, but
he is the greatest of all time. I just remember him just always being great. I remember him, like right now, his exhibition fights. Now this might take away from everything I just said. I hate his exhibition fights. I love him too much. Like my what is that? Anxiety? Mm-hmm. It's not built to watch Floyd fight another round.
But you think he'll lose?
I don't want him
right
to even be in a near second of being hurt. Like Logan Paul, I took a picture with, it hurt me so much to take a picture with Logan Paul. It hurt me, it really did, because I know that, that was maybe a money play or whatever, but what Logan Paul said about him and then his brother taking his hat off and he's disrespecting.
I was there that day. I was there when they took the hat
Wasn't
off.
That in Florida? That was in Florida?
It almost went, it was
Listen
almost,
to me.
It was almost a murder scene.
Listen to me, I know that they were selling tickets. I know that was a part of the show. That is the greatest boxer to me of all time.
No, the taking the hat off was not a part of the marketing. He just
but
did
it helped. It helped.
Yeah, of course.
Listen to me.
But I'm saying, you're saying as somebody who
as a fan, I did not like it.
As a fan,
no, I did not like it.
You don't even see that even being a possibility.
I didn't want it to be a possibility.
Yeah.
Listen, and Floyd knows, and Harlem Boy, they
Harlem
all know how
Boy,
much. Yeah, Harlem Hot Boy, they all know how much I love Floyd. I love him so much that I want to hang out with him. But when I see you and Kanye and Madonna all together, I was happy for you, but I was like, that's good for you, because had I hung out with him at any moment and he would have done anything that turned me off, it would have hurt me so much.
All right, next person. Bad Bunny.
Yes, what about him?
First thing that comes to mind.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping my legacy continue. I watched him on that Super Bowl stage, and he used every flag that I did in Oyumikando 15 years ago. That's my vision. Mm-hmm. I'm not telling him he owes me, but I'm telling him thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you for letting and I looked around and I seen some of my white constituents that is supposed to be my friends. They turned their back when he started performing.
Really?
That hurt me so much, because a lot of them don't know that I'm Latino. Uh-huh. And a lot of them didn't know that what he did on that stage that night, by him showing all those Latino flags, was my vision 17 years ago. Oyumikando, pull it up. I know you're a Googler.
We already had that in the
Yes,
notes.
okay, cool. So when I look at Bad Bunny, what I would say to him
is thank you.
Have you met him before?
Absolutely. And he's always showed me love.
He's a great guy,
He's
right?
also, we have pictures. Okay, yes, you said you send you content. We have pictures, and we went to his was it Casito? We went to Casita. We experienced all the thing. He showed us nothing but love, but if I can say anything to him, it will always be thank you. And it will also be thank you because him not performing in America made a great statement. I don't got no beef with ICE, but y'all gave me shots without ICE. So y'all obviously know.
But N.O.R.E, he performed in America. He didn't perform in the mainland because Puerto Rico is America.
Yeah, but that was a statement.
Yeah.
That was a statement, like, you know what I mean? Like, what ICE is doing, you know, we don't agree with that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're criminals, they're murderers, they're rapists, I understand that. But you talking about people that work in Costco's,
right?
And people who work at BJ's,
right?
And people who work at, Walmart, and you going to get them, that just can't. And these are people that's on paper. These are people that got green cards. These are people, and for him saying that and him taking that stance, that's the reason why my words, when you ask me, I would say.
And is that why you got the shoes on?
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know. I did not know. But I do like the shoes. Yes.
Right. Wait,
yes.
So,
okay.
And really quick, just as an
Let's
aside,
go.
I thought N.O.R.E stood for Noriega.
It does. It stands for on the run eating.
Right, but that's what I found out today.
Oh, okay.
That on the run eating is
nigga.
not Noriega. Noriega, I'm thinking.
You thought the Panama.
Yes.
Well, that's how I got the name, but then I made the name my own. You know what I mean? I made the name my own, and
but on the run eating
and on the run eating, and for 25 years later, I'm still on the run eating.
Hilarious.
I'm just not on the run from the police.
Right.
So I'm on the run. Running.
And
okay.
I'm only running.
By the way, I love every moment of this. Y'all don't gotta rush.
The only running I do is from Jay-Z.
Okay, stop. I'm gonna really squash up you.
Okay, I love Jay.
Okay.
Ray J.
I gotta say one word, or I can say anything.
Anything.
I think Ray J is probably the most genius person on the planet. I think Ray J taught me reality TV. Like, I wanted to do reality TV and I wanted to, like, be a part of it. And Ray J, he showed me how to do reality TV. He was like, chill, this is how you do it. And I'm talking about, I owe him a lot for that. But he also gave me too much that Love and Hip Hop wouldn't hire me back.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't hire me back. I don't know if Marriage Boot Camp wouldn't hire me back, but I loved Marriage Boot Camp, and I loved Love and Hip Hop. But Ray J was the person who really schooled me. He really was like, "I got you." Mm-hmm. Like, and remember, Ray J was a part of Love and Hip Hop
Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. So he flew out. I felt like he flew out for me and was like, N.O.R.E, I got you. You and your wife is good? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, we good then. He was like, he asked me like off camera, like, do y'all f around? And I was just like, no, I hope not. Like, and he's like, all right, cool, I got you. And he schooled me. So like Bad Bunny, I gotta tell Ray J, thank you.
Okay, this next person, Northwest.
Northwest, I really wish that she understands that I'm a legend. Like, they didn't name you after me. Because every time I met her, she just ice grilled me down. Like,
but isn't that Ye though?
No, I can't allow you. Like, I can't allow you to go over like, this is an interview of Kim Kardashian saying that Kanye West sat her down and said, I want to name our daughter N.O.R.E. And Kim Kardashian said that she considered it. And then Ye says to Kim Kardashian, this is not me. And she said,
he was talking about N.O.R.E, the rapper. This is like the biggest compliment I've ever had. I bumped into Ye, and Ye was like, "This is the only guy that lets your father talk." And I'm like, "Oh, that's a great." And then he looks at Northwest and he goes, "And this is who you were named after." And I could tell she just looked at me like, "Why?" like, she didn't say that.
Yeah.
But her mannerisms 1,000,000% said that. And then Kim was just looking at me. I know that she remembered this interview is fresh. But I respect Kim. And I respect North, and I respect Ye, obviously, because my wife said hi to Kim. And Kim was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And she was so nice to my wife. And I was like, that's a classy woman right there. You know what I mean? Because even if she had something bad to do with it, but my wife had nothing to do with that. And she showed so much love to my wife. And for that, I was just like, you know what?
But why was she mad at you? Because of the interview or because of the name?
Everybody was mad at me for me letting Ye talk.
Got it.
And I didn't realize that till 10 months later, that sometimes a person having, like right now, a person on a platform might be mad at you for me talking to them about that. But so Northwest, I feel like I'm your godfather.
I give it up for N.O.R.E becoming North's godfather.
Yes, I feel like I'm your godfather. Like I kind of want a relationship, but I feel like you might snuff me. So like,
she is still Kanye's daughter.
She's still like. So I don't know. But listen, Northwest, wherever you at out there, salute. I'm hopefully they still call you N.O.R.E. Hopefully.
This last person,
Okay,
Daddy Yankee.
Thank you too. We made history together. I know probably where we ended might not be the best, but to this day, you can Google it if you want. I'm probably the only artist in New York history that cracked every single radio station in New York. Like if you're a New York artist, from Jay-Z to Nas, you'll get Hot 97, you'll get Power 105, you might get KTU, you might get 107. No one gets Power 105, Hot 97, KTU, crossover top 40, and La Mega Sabega.
But didn't you bring him to Dame?
Yeah, that hurt me.
Because would you have gotten money off of all that too?
I would have not taken no money off of that.
You wouldn't have?
At that time, I would, yes. You know what? I see your face.
What?
Like, yeah.
You see that WAP? You see that WAP plaque on the wall? I introduced Cardi to Meg, and I got a plaque.
Okay.
I got to get something.
Well, let me tell you, man. And Yankee, I don't know, like, if we'll ever see each other again or if we ever, but he was somebody that I knew that he was, Bad Bunny, the worldwide star that he is, I saw that in Daddy Yankee.
Before the world did.
I don't want to say before the world, maybe I saw it at the same time as the world, but the world was catching up. But I saw Yankee, man. I saw him. I saw from the first time, because the first person that was on my record was a person named Tego Calderon. And for some reason, I couldn't get Tego to the video. I couldn't get Tego to comply. I couldn't get Tego. So Yankee called me, and Yankee, he did, the greatest hustler in the world thing. And he said, "I just want you to know, Papito, I'm doing this for free." And it wasn't about him saying he's doing it for free. It was about his obligation to the record. And it's like, cause I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is reggaeton record. I'm a hip hop artist, right? And he showed up that first day on set. And I remember every woman on that set was like, whoo. And when they said that, I was like, this guy's the next star because he already had my vote, but I can't look at another man and say, oh, okay, you sexy. Like, I don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad, guys. Like, I don't got that, right? So,
but that's what you got me for.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, I should have called you. So anyway, when I saw that, I was like, holy moly, because that was sex appeal in a way of different languages, like different. And I was like, holy shit. And everyone just was like, all right, cool. And then I would bring him on stage, and men would try to kiss him. Like, we would be performing, and men would come on stage, dead serious, and they would like try to kiss him. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, this guy is a certified star. But when I brung him to executives, they were like, him? And I was like, this guy's a worldwide star. And it was a lot of white executives I brung to first, and they were like, no, straight up. And then I brung him to Dame Dash. And Dame is cool. Like, because when I say this story, I say it, and people just use the clips. We was having a great time. This was Mariah Carey is probably there. Tevin Campbell's on one side. Naomi Campbell is on another. Like, this is
There's a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
Sounds like a Diddy party.
Yeah, no, this wasn't. This wasn't even a party. It was just like they just chilling around, and I told Dame, I was like, yo, this is the next guy. And he was like, he brushed it off, but he was like, hey, give him a Rockaware. And I didn't tell Daddy Yankee that happened that day. I was like, I didn't even tell him that they offered Rockaware. I was just like, hey man, the party today wasn't this time, and I left, and I regretted that, and I brought him to a couple of more. I only said the Dame part is because I know Dame was say, N.O.R.E was white. I didn't know. God bless Dame, but I brought him to a couple of more executives, bro, and they were like, nah. So when he signed for 12 million or 20 million, whatever he got, like, that was my 12 million and 20 million too.
That's crazy. But that just goes to show, like, you can't let one person or a group of people, like, tell you what your blessing or what your destiny is. You just got to keep going if you believe in yourself.
Well, the reason why I kept doing it, I did the same thing with Pharrell. I brung Pharrell to everybody, and they told me why his shirt is too tight. Why his shirt is too... You know how offended I was?
Right.
And now all of them are working with him.
Well, now he's designing the shirts
and now
they're
he's
wearing.
designing the shirt that you said was too tight.
And that you're wearing.
And you're for $1,200.
Crazy.
Yes, is it time to take a shot?
It is time to play. Now we're gonna play a different game.
Okay, let's go.
Because when I went on Drink Champs, I went on Drink Champs, I did not want to get drunk.
Yes, but
I didn't know quick time with slime and all that little sneaky shit you did. You slid that game in, and I left drunk.
Yeah.
And if you watch my episode, I got tipsy halfway through, and I burnt the internet down while he sat there and enjoyed every bit of it.
Every moment of it.
Okay, so I want to play Quick Time with Slime,
Let's
but
go.
It's not going to be a music edition. It's going to be a situation edition.
Let's do it. Let's go.
So I'm going to throw out a scenario, and if you don't choose a person, you have to take a shot.
Let's do it.
Okay. If you could only bring back one dead rapper, and it would... No, it's between Young Dolph and Pop Smoke. Which would you bring back?
Okay, I'll take a shot.
You can only bring back one of those young rappers.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Because you know why? I don't think I've ever officially met Pop Smoke, but I met Young Dolph. And a greater question you should have asked is...
Well, take the shot first because you're not answering.
I will. But a greater question you should have asked was, I told Young Dolph in the interview, why don't you leave out your city? I said, most rappers who die in their own city. And Young Dolph looked at me and said, I'm different.
And I wish I was more smart to know none of us are different. I told him that. And the day that he died, that part went so viral. And it was probably one of my first viral moments that I really wasn't proud of. Because I wanted him to take what I was saying to him and heed. And obviously, we drink on Drink Champs, and he was drinking lean. And alcohol and lean does not mix. So afterwards, we spoke. He gave me his number. And again, like I told you, I do not speak to these artists. I do not care about having relationships with them. If we have relationships before, that's cool. But afterwards, because I do not want you to tell me to edit and whatever, but he was one of these guys, and we spoke and we did that. And I was trying to reiterate to him, man, maybe not, you don't have to leave forever, but maybe get a place in LA. Maybe get a place in Miami. And when that happened to him, and when it happened to him in his hometown, and when it happened to him in his hometown at his favorite place to be at, I was so mad that I was right. I wanted to be wrong. Damn, so sorry. I know. Ooh,
so, okay, again, another situation. You have to put one of these people in jail for the rest of their life because of their social media, Amber Rose or Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot. I don't want no beef with no females at all. I'm taking a shot. Can I get an ice cube if anybody feels for me a little bit? I don't. Yeah. I love Amber Rose. I love Nicki Minaj. So yeah, I don't want to choose. I'll take a shot.
But the purpose of this game, N.O.R.E, is just to get you to drink.
Yes, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I know the purpose of this game. I made the purpose of this game. I'm ready.
Yo, this is such a brilliant game,
she's
though.
having so much of a hard time getting one piece of ice.
That's how you can find
I see what's going on. I see y'all plant this out. All right, cool. She got one piece of ice.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I see what's going on. It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you have to take the shot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take that shot?
Well,
Okay.
because that's the second question.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Y'all don't got nothing to do after this, do you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I made sure.
Okay. You can only have one of these people and all their music live on. The other has to delete their entire discography. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Damn, bro. I don't want no beef with females.
Okay.
I don't want no beef with females. Especially them too. Come on. Do you know what is Rihanna's the umbrellas?
Yes.
The umbrellas or the beehive? I don't want.
No, the Navy.
The Navy?
The Navy or the beehive. It's real.
Yeah, listen, I don't want.
I love them both.
I don't want no smoke with nobody.
Okay.
Keep going. You can keep making it up. It's okay. You keep making it up.
You have to delete one phone number out of your phone and never, ever try to find it and can never access this person again, either Jay-Z or Nas.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot, Bella. I am taking both of their numbers for life. For life. And what's crazy is I love them for both, for different reasons. Both of them are hustlers, and both of them have never hid game from me, bro. Like right now, I could call Jay-Z at 2:30 in the morning and say, yo, I'm about to buy an FB Jean. And Jay would be like, approved. And then I'll buy
you can call Jay-Z at 2 in the morning?
I don't think Jay-Z never sleeps. I don't think any hustler, I don't respect, if you're a hustler, I don't have no time limit. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you at any time if you're a real hustler. And if you're a real hustler, you're not gonna be mad at me. If you're a fake hustler, you're gonna say, yo man, it was 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, my motto is, if I'm awake, I'm working. Like it's just, I'm always on. And I just feel like that's something I tell my team all the time. There's sleep. Sleep is for the dead.
Have you ever used the bathroom while you were asleep?
No.
Have you ever woke up and had to piss?
Yeah.
That means you was never asleep, sir. I killed that. Next question.
Okay.
I killed that. Now sleep on that. Now sleep on that. If you ever woke up to use the bathroom, well, you really sleep. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I love this game.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you making this up as you don't even have cards?
No, I'm just making this up.
Okay. Oh, let's keep going.
Because
then.
I know
you got a little less shots then. You gotta give me. Excuse me, ma'am. You have to give me 2 more shots at least. At least. Okay. Come on, because I like this. I like this. I like being treated.
Okay.
How I treat people.
Okay. One of 2 things. Okay?
Let's go.
Either bring Biggie Smalls back to life, or 6ix9ine gotta die.
I have no disrespect towards 6ix9ine, but everybody would try to bring Biggie back to life. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna let 6ix9ine die?
Damn, don't say it like that. Like, cause you know.
Wait, you didn't let me. You're not giving him 2 more. You already got 2 more. You can't do 4 more.
Yeah, I'm in.
Really?
I asked for it. Yeah.
I don't know if I got 4 more questions.
Yeah, please have 4 more questions. But I'm bringing Biggie back to life because I think God bless, and I've never dissed 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine has never dissed me.
The scenario 6ix9ine has to die right now, or bring Biggie back right now. There's no softer version. Tekashi's dying right now.
Damn, I'm so sorry, but I would just bring Biggie back to life because I was alive when Biggie dropped these records. I was alive when Biggie had control of New York, and New York has never been the same since. So God bless me. I apologize for that to him, but I have to bring Biggie Smalls back alive.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, for the culture,
No,
for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. You asked me about Carbone or Prime 112.
Don't do it unless you want to do it.
Carbone goes out of business. Or never talk to your son again.
No.
Those of you that don't know, Carbone is literally like there's N.O.R.E, his wife, his kids, and Carbone.
I love Carbone.
That is his world.
I love Carbone.
By the way, he gets in Carbone anytime he wants. Even when it's sold out, ain't no seat, N.O.R.E gets in Carbone.
I love Carbone, but my sons, all of them, are the love of my life. So I would pick my sons over them.
Okay.
But it would be hard because where am I taking my sons out to eat?
Prime 112.
Yeah, listen, Miles.
Shout out to Miles.
Yeah, shout out to Miles. Shout out to Carbone, both. It's Fat Joe and Carbone. The most I've ever gotten to beef for.
Really?
Like Jada, thank you. You took my position. Because holy moly guacamole. Do you know how much I've been in beef for Fat Joe? Like Fat Joe talks about everybody at any time, anywhere. And that's my friend. And I have never said no to anything. Like if he says he has beef with this straw, at this point, I got beef with this straw. I got beef with this cup. So now that Jada, I'm not getting asked these questions no more. Jada's getting asked these questions. I called Jada the other day and I was like, good luck.
Okay, I got a good one.
Go ahead.
Release the Migos clip or delete the Kanye stuff that got him canceled.
I'm taking a shot. Damn, he's not letting up. I thought we was friends. I thought this is like at this point he knows that this is close to the end of the interview. I got ice. No, and no. I'm a loyal hip hop, I really am.
Yeah.
I respected the parts Kanye wanted to edit. I respected the parts that got edited from the Migos, and it will never be So,
So you take the shot.
yes, I like the fact that you making sure I take the shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of these questions off top.
But only 4 more. Let's do it. 4 more, or maybe I got 5, maybe 5, but 4. Let's just think of 4. Let's go.
Free Diddy or free Tory?
It's always free Diddy. But it's also free Tory.
You can't do that on a quick time. I know the game. Take the shot.
That's why I'm gonna take the shot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We gave him too many shots. There's like
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got drivers. I'm not.
Wait, but you're taking the same shot, so you technically got to take that shot too.
I'm finishing the last one from before. Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Jesus. How are you gonna run tomorrow
You
with
know
all
what?
this?
Yeah. No, this is what I do. This is what I do. You should see what I did the night before the marathon. Just watch the documentary. But Tory is actually a real one. Have nothing to do with happened with his situation. But Tory's a real one. Like he's a man of his word. He did that. And Diddy, I never saw what people saw. So I would say Diddy a little bit more because I know Diddy a little more. But the reason why I'm taking the shot is because I want them both to be free. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll take the shot though. Okay. All right, cool. I got 3 more. Let's do it.
I don't have 3 more questions. I think at this point, I have to keep going.
You gotta keep going. Yeah. And I'm into it at this point. Come on. 3 more.
Bloods or Crips?
What the? Damn. You know I'm taking a shot for that one. Jesus. But now I'm thinking about where can you go after this? Like,
I don't know. I'm just throwing out anything I can come. The most controversial.
Where's my friend Mike Booth at? I need a designated. All right, but hell no. And by the way, that's crazy that you asked me that, right? And what I said to you was, for 20 years, that's all I didn't know I was hanging out with Bloods and Crips. I would hang out with Corrupt. I would hang out with Daz. I would hang out with, Quig. I would hang out with all these people. And I didn't realize that I'm hanging out with their kind when I hang out with them. And I didn't realize that's some LA shit. Like when you come to LA and you hang out with Snoop, you hanging out with the... And then when you hang out with Kid Frost, it's a totally different crowd. So I will always, you know what I would say? I'll say Nipsey Hussle. Because Nipsey Hussle brought out every single character. Oh, that's what I'll say.
Well, Bloods
Okay, I still got to take a
yeah,
shot. Yeah, I'm definitely not choosing between the brothers and Cliff. Because I feel like I got red on right here and I got blue. I'm Blood and Crip. Every time I
The
come
United States of the Hood. Because
Wait,
red and blue, the United States of America, United States of the Hood.
No, that's Run Champs though. Run Champs, we are for all races.
But are you red and blue?
We are red and blue in Run Champs, yes.
Okay.
We are everything.
Okay, but now you're drinking.
Okay, I got a drink. Go ahead.
I don't know how
You got 2 more. You got 2 more.
Okay. You have to pick one of these people that stood more for the culture, Nipsey Hussle or Tupac.
I want to drink, right? But I'm going to pick Tupac. The reason why I'm going to pick Tupac is because Tupac inspired Nipsey. $1,000,000%. And I'm running tomorrow with Black Sam, Jorge, everything. But Tupac legacy cannot be like taken away, downplayed, nothing. And I'm an East Coast guy, and
He was from New York. He represented Baltimore. Went to the Bay Area. Then came out here. And nobody never judged him. Nobody never said, "Oh, he's from there." But Nipsey, man. I look at LaRussell right now. LaRussell's living out with Nipsey. And you know LaRussell, right?
I've never met him.
You never met him? But you heard about his movement.
Of course, I'm watching it.
Yes. You know, he doesn't charge you to download his album. You actually got to pay what you think is
But I've seen
deserved.
people paying like thousands.
I've seen people pay thousands. I've seen people pay a penny.
Yeah.
I've bought albums, and I don't want to tell you what I paid, but I paid.
Yeah.
And that's so dope, bro. But that was because of Nipsey, so that's the reason why I took a shot.
Okay.
Okay, I only got 2 more left, all right?
Okay.
2 more great ones, let's do it.
Icon living, Beyonce or Chris Brown?
I think even Chris Brown want me to go to pick Beyonce.
Okay, icon living or dead or alive, Beyonce or Michael Jackson?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to smoke a blunt with Michael Jackson.
Yeah?
I feel like, do you know the story or you don't know the story?
Mm-mm.
Pharrell calls me. This is 1997. 12 at night. Pharrell calls me. He's like, "Yo, where you at?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, why are you calling me? We're both successful. We're both having the greatest time of our lives. Where I was like, "Yo, bro, I got the weirdest phone call ever." So I'm like, "What phone call did you get? And why are you calling me about this weird phone call you got?" And he's like, "Michael Jackson called me." I said, "I don't like the beats you sent me." So I'm like, "Yo, Pharrell, with all due respect, what the does this have to do with me?" And he goes, "I only like the N.O.R.E beats."
That's what Michael said?
Michael told Pharrell, I like the beats that you do for N.O.R.E.
That's fire.
So if N.O.R.E wouldn't rhyme on it, don't send me that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, oh. Mind you, whatever I'm doing in life, I'm like, because I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, I'm outside. It's 1998. I'm outside being the person that I am. And then Pharrell goes, "You have to personally pick out my next batch of beats for Michael Jackson." That's not the part that's crazy. The part that's crazy is that Michael told Pharrell, "I will not listen to your beats unless N.O.R.E will rap on." Why would Michael want to rap on?
I already wrote about this in my book. I talked to Michael on the phone. Michael was I'm telling you, the way, I said it in my book and I've tried to explain. There's no other way
Am I co-signing your?
There's no other way to
Okay,
explain
all right,
when he
cool.
talked to you on the phone.
Yes.
You like, that ain't the Mike that I heard over there.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, cool. I co-signed it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we got 2 more shots.
Drink both shots or never drink again.
Drink more shots.
That's your choice.
Should I drink more shots? All right, and then there's 1 more after that. All right, let's do it. All right.
I feel
One last
remember
one.
that Sukiana? Okay.
Here's what's fucked up. So you only have 1 more shot.
Yeah.
Right? And then the viewers been listening, watching us.
For hours.
which on BET, on BET or YouTube or wherever you watch.
Everywhere we stream live.
Yes, wherever you watching us.
Give it up for revenue from every stream.
And which is real, because he could have made this Hollywood Unlocked. He could have made this any show. Yeah. He called it the Jason Lee. It's about time you pat yourself on the back.
Oh, I'm going to, for sure.
It's about motherfucking time. I kept it real.
I need to get an award too. You got a BET award. BET, I'm on the network now. I better get me a BET award.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to give you an award.
No, you gave me my flowers. Listen, I've kept this.
Yes.
And in my podcast, this set I designed in the spirit of Wendy Williams because of her personality, her quirking. Like this is a Wendy vibe, right? My podcast, I'm going to show you. We'll film this for my vlog. We actually have a flower machine because once you gave my flowers, I was like, you know what? We need to give people their flowers because I feel like as a culture we don't do that often. So I don't know why we just clapped, but we did.
And by the way, I just want y'all to know, this is my friend off camera, on camera, and in camera, whatever the fuck y'all.
Can you please tell Jay-Z that? Because I don't want him to,
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You are great.
All right, I'll believe it when I see a group text between N.O.R.E and a number that's not in my phone, then I know that's Jay-Z. Then I don't have to sneak in the Rock Nation brunch no more. I don't have to.
We still sneaking in the Rock Nation brunch.
Definitely sneaking in.
Yeah, we definitely.
I will go with you.
Yes, I got you.
Because I feel like the hitters ain't going to hit.
Let's stop this.
Okay.
I got you. I told you.
Shout out to the hitters. Okay, this last one.
This is the last one.
You can either.
Hold on, please. But you got to make this. You got to make. Yeah, like.
Here we go.
I got on
ready?
Bad Bunny sneakers.
I got it. You ready? You got to get rid of Run Champs or Drink Champs.
Neither.
Then you have to take the shot.
I will never. Can I explain? Is that okay?
Is it neither is the answer, and then you can explain. Okay, so you'll take the shot. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. EFN, thank you for holding me down. What you should have asked is Run Champs, Capone and Noriega, or Drink Champs, right? Capone and Noriega taught me to respect Drink Champs. Drink Champs taught me to respect Run Champs. My Run Champs partners, so beautiful, and I don't mean that in a way like, I mean that in a way where they hold me down, hold me accountable too. Mm-hmm. So when you asked me to ask that question, what did I answer? I didn't answer.
Neither. You said neither.
I said neither. Because Run Champs and Drink Champs, both, I love them to death. And I got them both out there. They both out there, but Run Champs is why we here. So I might pick Run Champs. I might pick Run Champs.
You said neither though. You said you're not gonna.
I'm changing.
We'll just take the drink anyway.
Yeah,
Give it up for taking the last shot just because.
And that's it.